always get wrong about the argument, and they miss my point, is just the fact that, like, I'm not arguing the copy isn't alive, I'm arguing that the person that they were copied from is dead. There's a difference.
Yeah, we were talking about that
I don't care
from...
if data has consciousness in the topic of this topic. I'm talking about, like, you get like, a copy of you gets put in a computer, and then you die, then if your body dies, then, like, you died, that's it.
Weren't we talking about...
Depends on whether your consciousness was able to transfer into a new organism or not.
Well, the problem is that you'll have a thing where, like, the new version exists before the old version's gone, which means that it's just a copy.
Yeah.
Like, there's a part in Soma where you go into a different...
Like, it might be possible, we don't know because nobody's ever done this or not, but it might be possible to actually transfer your consciousness. We don't know. The important thing is, like, you know, can your consciousness, like, cross a wire effectively? It might be doable. We've never tried.
I'm also thinking about the teleporters and Star Trek and the ending of the Prestige.
Oh yeah, those things are nightmare existential death machines.
Yep.
Well, yeah, in the Prestige...
Nothing fucks you up in watching Star Trek like the moments of Star Trek where somebody meets a teleporter copy of themselves. And you're like, well, turns out you've never been transferring your consciousness every time you copy yourself through a teleporter. Whoops. Because here's you meeting the other you, which means that you're not in that, because you're here still. Your life isn't split screen. It's like you take a picture and you copy it over to your other monitor and then you turn off the first monitor. That's what's happening when you teleport in Star Trek. It's like, ah.
Okay. Do we want to get started?
Oh, no, why?
Never mind.
No.
Double never mind.
We're fine. Hey everyone, ready now? Apocalypse.
Bird apocalypse. I mean, considering how this week has gone, I'm of the firm belief that Bird actually lives in, like,
You probably have to scroll, Shell.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. We're on the far right.
Bird lives in, like, a pile of his own dishes and cups and glass. And what else is breakable? I don't know. All of his breakable things.
What else is breakable?
Yeah,
my setup used to be fine, and then I realized that I needed to, like, dampen my desk with a giant towel, which means I had to, like, shove everything into a pile so I can have a towel that my microphone stand sits on, because I'm just waiting to get the boom microphone stand. So if I can do that, then I don't need all this bullshit.
You couldn't use a washcloth instead?
I did use the washcloth,
the microphone
but
arm is so good.
It didn't dampen it enough for my taste. It was still slightly there, and I was like, no! At the 100 hertz range, if you listen to negative 70 decibels, you can kind of hear it still. Oh, I'm ready, by the way.
Yeah.
I recovered from my apocalypse.
Let's do...
Are you sure?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, start. Okay.
We're
good. Well,
we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it.
The first sound of this recording was a bad one.
I might have knocked another thing over. It's fine.
Where did the last
Just glue everything down.
Because someone has to do the recap.
Yeah, somebody has to recap.
What was
one
the
of you
beginning
three.
Of the last episode versus the end?
The last episode started with Reginald confessing everything and then shooting Bird with a shotgun.
Nope.
And then Lauren lying very poorly.
Yeah, but that's okay because Brungren is literally the most gullible person I have ever created by accident.
And then Drez was cattle prodded into his destiny.
That's been this entire campaign. I mean, we're on what? 30 episodes of cattle prodding now?
On the list time. All the things that were aforementioned, but not in character. Plus the additional things that Greg remembers. I mean, Dimitri remembers.
Yeah, you don't know what Greg remembers. Greg's remembered some shit.
We had my best friend Drez pilot a like very, very big war machine that was the controls were larger than him. So he did a good job though. And we had to try to get everybody off of the train. And we couldn't really make it work, so we opted for second best idea, which was stop train. So I used my disposable body and immaculate brain intelligence to grab the unlimited use tickets and jump off of train, which caused train to stop and body to smush. I then gave tickets away, and we brought the train to halt, and then we entered the security system meta-universe, Persona 5 Velvety Room and all that whatnot.
I think I've been awake for 70 hours.
You're probably dirt tired.
Yeah, you've died.
I had a good nap when I died.
Yeah.
It was okay. I also had 1 hit point when I jumped off of train after falling from it.
You have 1 HP right now?
Oh wait, we didn't sleep at all when we
I
were
also
at BBs?
guzzled health potions.
Oh right, yeah, you did.
We
You
probably slept a little bit when we were at BBs, weren't we?
Yeah, you guys had a full rest leaping off that not leaping off that train. You had a full rest at Vivi's place. Except for Drez, who skipped that
must
part.
have been nice.
I'm just picturing a lizard with bloodshot eyes somehow.
Eye bags under his eyes. Actually, kind of how he's drawn.
Like
Yeah,
he's like just drinking coffee.
I just have like
guzzling
these
it.
red bags under my eyes in the portrait.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing Drez just like constantly like nodding off, and we have to keep like poking him. He's like, what? I'm here.
Well, these next few fights will be very simple because I don't have spells.
I mean,
What are we even having to fight here?
Maybe God, who knows?
Yeah, you saw those arms, right? Like that is some shit.
Is that the security systems?
What crafted the security systems?
I don't know. Like I said, this train's been around for a lot longer than, well, anybody, so...
Then how could a Jin master it?
You don't master it. You just make it work enough that you can sell it for profit. Or its services.
It allows itself to be
Wow.
sold?
I mean, it's not sentient.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did have this, like, this manifest here, or manual, whatever. It had some basic instructions left by whomever made it, and we just dug it out of the earth and we're like, I guess this works.
What
And it
language
worked.
is that written in?
Well, as far as I can tell, possibly ancient Dwarvish? I don't know, it's similar. Some race from the elemental plane of Earth, if I had a wager.
I opened up one of the drawers in this room. I'm going to check to see if it contains the same contents that I saw when I was in the normal realm.
Those are my underwear. You can put them back now.
Are they like black and white, or like is anything special?
They're mostly brown.
Oh,
Not like stained brown, just brown. They look like burlap, maybe. He does not look like he wears comfortable undergarments.
Burlap is the worst fabric in existence.
You notice this man is not a man for comfort. His bed is just a slab of rock. His pillow is like a sheep.
oh God!
I prefer my taint inflamed.
I feel so bad for him. It could be worse.
That's
he could
why-
have wicker underwear, but good God.
It could be worse. His
Burlap.
brother could be dead.
You know, you don't need to keep reminding him of his dead brother, Drez.
At this point,
Anyway.
I'm used to it.
I
At this
put the
point, I'm used to it.
I give the underwear to Drez and tell him to put it away from me.
What? No.
There you go.
What does it even mean?
Hey kid, catch.
Evasive maneuvers.
Are you throwing the guy's wadded underwear at Drez?
Why did you
Yes.
why did you even pick them up? None of these actions make sense as a sequence.
Can we seriously stop messing with my underwear, of all things? Like,
I just wanted to confirm if it was like we were in a nega world or
Yes!
if it was like...
I could tell you that. You can ask questions. I have answers.
And I have underwear.
Those are my underwear. He's gonna try and snatch them from you.
That's fine. I don't need them anymore.
If I get covered in underwear, I'm just gonna fall
Alright, he
asleep
has snatched
in them.
his underwear and he is returning it, and then you notice he casts something and the door seems to like jam itself shut.
Now, if this is a security system, could it be anywhere?
Well, it's not anywhere. We have to get to it. Well, it's easier if I explain. Well, go through that car, up ahead, and I'll show you kind of how it works. How we figured out what we figured out.
Okay.
I look over the edge.
There's just kind of an infinite, almost
Infinite
black
dark.
void. You're not really sure. There's nothing there, so it's really hard to tell what
I
anything
pull
is
out
in the
a
distance.
rock from bag of infinite rock and chuck it.
Okay.
I mean, am I going to miss?
No,
Just throwing it off the
you
side.
hit nothing.
Okay.
Critical hit. You have hit nothing for nothing damage.
Huh. Alright. I don't even hear, like, sound at all. It just-
Nothing. Yeah.
Huh. Alright. I guess we will enter this.
Okay. And
It's completely empty. There are no seats. Unless this was the baggage car.
This was the boxcar, yes.
nah. So part of it is I don't know where that halfling's gotten himself to. I don't entirely know how he's gotten his hands on the security system either. Whatever he's found, it's not something. It's not some place I've been to before, and I've been all over. But if you just keep going this way, and he goes to the end of the car.
Well, he was an entity of this place.
No, I don't think so. I
Really?
mean, we did detect life all over. There's nothing on this car beforehand. The arms are just, I mean, they're more like an artificial creation than anything else.
What I mean, wasn't Reginald one of the imps?
No. I mean, he was a halfling. I thought.
No.
We
Reginald
told
was
you.
an imp.
Oh.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, yes, we killed Reginald. He tried to betray us. He shot me with.
So
well,
I
then,
had shown you the
attacked me
bag.
with- interesting thing.
so then you killed him? We're all good? Like, it's over
What
already?
security system you got?
Did I miss something?
How many people have died so far in the security system train?
We don't know if the halfling was the
4.
one who killed your brother.
Well, that's concerning. And who did?
We still don't know. Right? I don't think we established that.
It could have been
Elodin.
any one of the imps or servants of the train itself, or maybe even the train.
It shouldn't have been the train on its own. It really has no autonomy. We tried running it on idle for a week just to see what would happen. Answer: nothing. Not a goddamn thing.
I
Well-
feel sorry for Drez, so I pick him up and put him on shoulder.
I thought Reginald said, like, a we, or that he was serving someone else. I forget precisely. Can I do a check for recall?
Yeah, he didn't say he was serving anybody else, but he did say we.
He was in league with someone. And he expressly wanted to... Did he want to take the train for himself? I believe he did.
Well then, I mean,
But he already had...
if you already
train-
killed him, then where's his friends?
I assume we're about to find them.
Well, so here's the problem, and this is the main rub. The train just goes on forever. I will admit, this is,
So now we're a sitting duck.
well, sort of. So he opens up the door, and then he goes further and he opens up another door. And it's actually just kind of infinite train. You guys, I assume you guys just follow him? Yeah,
Yeah,
so he
sure.
goes down about 20 cars, and it's just infinite train.
20?
Yeah. So, my brother was, always a little bit close-lipped about this one. I guess, he didn't want me getting into the good stuff. So, this is as far as I've ever gotten. I don't know how to get it to be anything other than just empty.
So you need something else.
So, but you're the. Do you think that? Is this where we're going to need your brother's half of the key?
Well,
You
I mean,
think?
you have it, so
Oh.
maybe. I've never had it before, so I can't tell you off of any prior experience how he ever managed to, well, to get access to the vault. I was just there to open it up. I was always more interested in the engine, how this thing went.
So is the vault down in this area?
It's in here. It's always in here. My brother, he does something, and then we say the words, but I can never hear his word, and then the vault opens, and we're there, and there's whatever's inside. But
What is this called?
Oh, if we could only
Would my
speak
character
to
even know about
undead or
this?
speak to dead. We don't have that spell.
What is
I mean, that spell also only works if you have an intact upper half, I thought.
Oh, really?
I think so, because, like, the body reanimates. You don't just, like,
Oh.
summon the spirit to talk to. And if you're missing the upper half, you can speak with the knees, I guess.
There's no like magic identify, right? There's just knowledge arcana.
There is
I do have
detect
detect
magic, and
magic.
you can do knowledge arcana to try and figure it out.
There's a what's the spell? There's like a specific thing that if you're carrying an item and you walk through a portal, or like something that's like a portal, then it like allows you to travel to like a different thing. And I'm wondering if it's that.
I have no
shit!
idea.
There we are.
Well, huh. So, tell me what you're doing, because you can't just throw a
Yeah,
roll.
of course. Let's try to make this fair. I
Yeah.
am going to take the key that the brother has, and I'm going to walk through like this doorway, holding it basically,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and sense if I can figure out anything from doing that action.
Okay, so your character's not actually trained in Arcana. This is just kind of a wild guess based on what you've experienced in the past, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to change it just because your character would not normally have
Yeah,
any
of
formal
course,
training with this
certainly.
sort of thing. You notice that you are not. You don't feel any magic when you go through any of the doors, so much it's this kind of even, kind of warped feeling, maybe? It's hard to tell. You don't. I mean, you're not really set for this, and you really do not know how like you're feeling of this. You've just had this like odd sensation the entire time, like you've been on this train, and that it had started the moment you stepped onto the car that you were currently in. Or, like, the infinite cars from the engine.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Okay, that seems fair for everyone. I, in so many words, belay that information to Therese and Elerin, and to, our friend,
Brongren. My name's Brongren.
Sarge over here.
I
Hi.
don't think you ever actually asked my name.
Well, pleased to meet
I'm
you.
a little
My name
offended,
is-
actually. Just a little.
Well, what's my name?
I mean, big guy.
Alright then.
No, it's Dimitri. I saw on the log. I can read, you know.
Oh, well,
Unlike some people,
for
you
you.
notice he has a little name card that you've never bothered to even look for.
does it say hello, my name is...
It's just Brungren.
Oh. Well then.
It's fancy.
Anyway.
It's written fancy. but
So-
it's Brunken.
If I'm hearing this correctly, it's possible that the contents of the cars are already here, we just can't see them?
I mean, this whole thing is magic. I'm not entirely convinced this train is, or this part of the train, this whatever the hell this is, even real. He points his wrench at the train itself and fires it. A great lightning bolt springs from it and just kind of poofs into the wall. See? Can't do a damn thing to it. Can't break it, can't scratch it, can't even figure out what it's made out of. All I know is it's magic. And Dispel Magic sure as hell doesn't do anything either.
What happens? Can I take your key?
Aye, fine.
Okay. I take second key and I walk through portal again.
Okay, so do you just have both keys in each hand?
Yeah, I'm just dual wielding keys.
You are tuning. You are a tuning fork. You are getting nothing more than what you've already found for the most part.
Okay.
What was
Well.
your word?
Manifest. It's after my book.
Your book?
Yeah. You know that, well, so technically there's two manifests, but my brother's is the one with all the people in it. Mine is the one with all the technical information.
But when you said your password, it was something manifest.
Yes. Well, no, I would go first.
You go
I
first.
believe I was always the one to go first. I tried delaying it once, just to see. And, well, Alduin, he did not like that.
And what was his book
Oh,
called?
character knowledge versus player knowledge.
I mean, his was fake. I mean, his was more of a ledger or a log, maybe. I will admit I called it erroneously manifest in the past. So I think manifest also counts, but this guy's word is very definitively manifest. Anyway, but yeah,
So
no, the
why did you name your book Manifest?
no, it was manifest to begin with. I mean, here, let me show it to you. So he's gonna bring you back to his quarters.
Do we need to show this?
I mean, not really, but he's
Okay.
I'm moving you anyway, just because
Okay.
location kind of matters. But so he
Okay.
brings you back to his quarters, and at the bottom of one of the drawers, there's this giant, ancient-looking book that is just about as sterile and like untouched looking as the rest of the train. He's like, you see, this is well, this came with the train. This is how we know how to run it. And if it weren't for this thing, then, well, we couldn't do anything with it. So,
What's the name of your brother's book?
I mean, I don't think it, you'd have to ask him. I don't
Oh.
think he ever bothered to name it.
Well, what about the instructions? Shouldn't there be something regarding this in your book?
It says never to tell the password to anyone else, so I don't know. It's on him.
Do we have his book on us still? Or-
You do have the passenger manifest, or whatever you want to call it,
Okay,
with
well,
a list of passengers and whatnot.
what's the first name in the book?
The first name actually only dates about a year back.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh wait, no,
How old
this
is
is the
your,
other one. Sorry, no, both books are magical, but this one does not match the other one. This one looks
okay.
older, worn. It is impossibly filled with pages, but it seems like that might have just been more of an enchantment of convenience as opposed to the other one, which you can't even read the other one. The other one is something, like, not in a language you guys can read.
Eh.
Let's see. If your brother's gone, and he was the only one that knew the other
That's why I
password-
haven't just brought you straight to the vault, even though, I mean, that goes against my better judgment and everything, but...
You said that there was the ledger that matched yours, but the language we could not understand it.
Well, no, that's my book. I can barely read it, but
Well, your brother has a similar book. Yes.
well, no, he just has a book. I mean,
Oh.
he bought that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no matching book pad. Got this.
Yeah.
Now, when you access the vault, did you access all the items in the vault or only something that was announced?
We would access it. We gain access to a car. It's a train car. You can see it. I mean, it looks like all the other ones except for it has the things in it.
And there wasn't a name associated with this car?
No. Not that I know of. I mean, we call it the vault. You can only get to it through here.
Huh.
Because with a term like manifest, I mean, manifest can also mean to manifest as opposed to a manifest. That's like to create, right?
I.
So you just ask it
I
to
guess.
create the car, to create the vault?
I mean, I don't think the words manifest vault works.
What? Oh, this room is very hella crowded.
Sorry, I haven't moved them out. Really, Lorian Morn's like out there, and Skitter is hanging out in a corner.
Do we
Okay.
have anything amongst Reginald's possessions that would aid us? I know
You
that
have a
there's-
hat, you have his coat, you have his whip, and you have a spent shotgun.
Well, and the bag.
Oh yeah, and the bag of smoke.
And is it still smoking if I open it up a little bit?
Yes.
That's weird.
And you can hear creepy noises coming from the other side, but you can't see through.
Ah! I close it.
Okay. So, what are you up to, Bird?
I was going to just. This is his brother's room,
Yeah,
right?
that is the brother's room. So,
Guess I was going to start looking for any scraps of paper.
Okay.
Toot.
okay, so
anything.
you find some books. I mean, it looks like this guy was an avid druid, despite the fact that he really didn't have much to work with here. He was researching, bringing, more natural stuff to the plane of Earth, which is kind of arid and hard to grow things apart from like cactuses and mushrooms. But so he's got a lot of like research notes, and it looks like he's been working on it for quite some time. And I guess not drawn here because it would have taken me a while, but on top of his dresser, he's actually got quite the garden of kind of, I think it's like a purplish flower.
Oh, what's the flower name? I mean, knowledge, nature?
Okay, let me find. I wrote down what it is. There we go. It is it's like a little. Sorry, I have to look this up because I didn't have it set properly. But it actually looks like maybe a white purple flower.
Is it a
And
crocus?
with that, no, it's not a crocus. Actually, might be sesame.
What?
Yeah, sesame flowers, and they've got pretty little purple like bellflowers.
Wait, you're not
Oh,
telling me
those
this is
are very
open
pretty.
sesame, do you?
I mean,
Well, it's manifest sesame.
yeah, I don't.
Manifest destiny. I'm kidding.
That's what you know. That's not what your character knows. Can I do a U.S. history skill check?
U.S. history skill check. Sure.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
Gosh, I don't even remember what manifest destiny.
are you trying to conjure up what manifest destiny is?
oh my God.
Because you are painfully aware of the societal and political implications of manifest destiny throughout the 19th century, and the various horrors that were inflicted upon the natives of the United States generally by,
Oh.
You have no idea
It's
how you know any of this, but you are apparently an avid U.S. historian.
Gee. Here's a crazy thought. I was reading a fictional story the other day. Somebody wrote this crazy book. It was actually really neat about this country called the States of United Americans, and in it there was a train construct much like this one. You know, science fiction novels, they tend to oh Jesus, science fiction doesn't exist either. It was a really weird
Bird's
book.
turning into one of those people that never shuts up about the Silmarillion.
Point is, the phrase that was often associated with the railroads was called manifest destination. I mean, destiny, I think. It was also written in a language called English, which what the hell is that language? I've never heard of it.
You are fluent in English somehow. Unlike everybody
But
else,
somehow,
you are
reading
fluent
this
in
book.
a dead language.
It was written in an ancient dead tongue known as English. And, well, what do you think? We've got nothing else to try. How about the Manifest Destiny?
Is that smoke? By the engine room. Wait, there actually is a version of the engine in this realm too? I suppose we are in the sleeper cars for you.
I didn't think about it, but that door's not usually closed. Nobody else can get here. That's usually where I work.
Wait, where do you see the smoke? I don't see any smoke.
So there's now that Lauren points it out, there's smoke coming through the cracks around the door.
It's like...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Do you think the creatures are manning it?
I mean, I guess if there's anywhere for them to find access to the security system, or the rest of the goddamn train, that'd be it. Oh boy.
Well, after you.
I mean, he's gonna try the door. And he immediately just, like, puts his shoulder to it. Let's see. And I guess he'd get proficiency on strength checks, wouldn't he? Okay, so he slams the door, actually rather hard, and it doesn't budge an inch. Though smoke kind of poofs out
I'm not asleep.
when he does it. Drez, you have succeeded at having a short rest.
On top of his head.
It was almost comfortable.
Anything is comfortable now.
Okay.
Skitter, could you open this door?
I could try. He, like, comes down, he's like, nope, there's not even a keyhole. Whatever is keeping this closed is not something I can deal with. I mean, I could try and, like, stick a dagger in and jimmy it, but I don't... Okay, I'll give that a go. I don't even remember. Nope, sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to, Qui-Gon Jinn this.
Whom?
Oh,
Manifest destiny?
he was a noble knight. Let's just put it that way. Okay.
Roll your fake history check.
He was a
If
space
you roll a
wizard.
natural 20, then you get to be a Star Wars fan.
There!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Noble knight of the Jedi Order.
That's already the third nat 20.
Why? Why?
Why? You guys are so fucked with the boss fight when you all start rolling ones. Oh, but for
Alright,
now
tell
you
us
were...
about your space wizard.
Alright.
I would like to hear more about the history of Sir Qui-Gon Jinn.
or as Alarin would pronounce it, it's Qui-Gon Jinn.
For people watching this on audio, of course Alarin rolled a 20.
Well, A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. You guys know what galaxies are, right?
No.
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 Well, it's sort of large masses of stars floating in space. We're on just one.
What's space?
Think about it like the space
I'm still
between...
adjusting to train.
So planes are like, in a way, planes are like different galaxies, except galaxies are probably
really
within
confused.
planes, and the material plane is probably on one planet in the plane that belongs to one star out of thousands, millions of stars. Okay, it's getting to be a little bit too much.
Look, I'm not even literate. This is like way above my pay grade. I don't even have a pay grade.
But in any case,
My name is not Drez Planeswalker.
there a number of planets formed something called the Republic, and the Republic was defended by a group of beings called Jedi Knights, and they came from all races and all classes and creeds, but were taught quite rigorously the art of combat, specifically with bladed weapons called lightsabers, except the blades were not metal like most of ours, but they were comprised of pure energy.
Oh,
Focus
you're the
from crystals.
weapon there.
Oh yes, that's actually why I attempted to make this. Always wanted to be a Jedi. Any case,
Oh,
once
God.
when he and his Padawan were trapped in a room that was
Interrupting
being...
you. The door almost kind of explodes open.
Whoa, what?
No, you're up here. You are not pacing.
Oh,
You do not have time to pace back down.
Can I do a deck save?
You can. What are you doing? A dex save to put yourself in the way or further out of harm?
Can I do a deck save to maybe slash the entire door in half as it's coming at me?
No, that's a little much.
Holy crap.
So, one of the... I don't have an art asset for this necessarily.
Okay,
but
well, can I dodge out? Actually, wait a minute. We're in the bedroom, right?
Yeah, you're in the bedroom.
Can't I just, like, leap over Skitter and plop on the bed?
Okay. I'm not even going to roll for that. Because what happens is, so as you dive away, Dimitri, what are you doing? Because it's kind of... You have a gut reaction.
Oh. Shit, go here.
Okay. Yeah, no, you sputter wildly as a white hand, one of the big white hands, bursts through the door and grabs Brungren and tears him straight through.
No!
And then the door slams shut behind him.
Oops.
What?
You hear him
probably
yell
need
for
him
about
anyway.
half a second before he goes quiet.
No!
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 We need this key! Ah!
Wait,
No,
You
you
have
have
both
both keys.
keys.
You still have both
Oh.
keys in your hands. You have yet to actually hand them back to him. You're just walking
Oh.
around like some bizarro tuning fork.
Well, I guess I go over to Lorian Morn and I say, hand got him. What's does that? Oh shit! Then I just go back over to here.
She like kind of stutters. Okay. So
Okay, so I ignite my blade.
Okay.
And I-
just walk backwards.
Attempt to pierce the door.
Okay, so as you move forward to pierce the door, a bunch of white hands kind of manifest around you.
Ah!
You're
I
not
guess
gonna
choice
try to
of
slowly
words.
carve a circle in it.
That's what I was going
Well,
to
she's
do.
gonna start trying to do that, and then the train is actually gonna start slapping at you.
Ouch! Ouch!
So roll a reflex save.
Reflex. Is that going to be under Dex?
Yes,
or-
Dex.
Okay.
Okay, so you manage to dive backwards, and you hear from on the other side, can't have you do that quite yet. You see, my imps are rather busy in there, and you shouldn't be bothering with them while you've got little old me waiting patiently for you in the vault. By all means, just try and get through that door. It'll never open you, it'll never open for you, now that I'm control of the security system. Oh, and I'll be taking your little dwarf friend. Can't have him giving you all the answers, now can I?
Why is he like the one person that's not dead?
What do you really want, Reginald? And who are you working for?
I'm working for me.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I wish my story was this simple.
So his
So
voice
we
is
do
kind
it
of coming from everywhere. It's not just coming from the other side of the room.
Well, do we do what he says?
You
Do we
mean
open the vault?
we don't even know how?
Well, I mean, we have an inkling of a suspicion of a hint of an idea.
All
And
right.
I assume that this door, like, is just a smooth slab that will not
Yeah.
open.
Did my sword even scar it, or was it just?
You didn't get the chance to get it anywhere close.
Ah.
Unless you wanted to brave getting slappied.
No, thank you. All right, so let's go back in here.
Alright. I go to end of train. I hand key to Ellen, maybe? Yes. Oh, here you go.
Okay. So what kind of password combination do you think we should attempt?
I mean, he said it
That's-
was a 2-word password, so...
And the first
say-
word is manifest.
I say we go with Manifest Destiny.
Okay. So, seeing as you've somehow become in tune with the train's magical energies, when you say the word manifest, there's kind of a rising action, but it feels distant and limited, and then it kind of falls away when you say destiny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer holding the key, though, right?
Wait, you have your one key, don't you?
As
Yeah.
far as I know, you have both, unless you handed one to a
Oh, I thought I gave one to Aladdin.
Oh, alright.
That's okay. Well, I don't think this is going to actually work. But it's worth a shot, right?
I wish we'd asked him how many syllables it was. He couldn't hear the word, though, correct?
Yeah.
No.
He had said for whatever reason, he could not hear his brother.
Alright, I guess we'll do, it's worth a shot. I didn't roll natural 20 on US history just to not do this. Okay. I give key to Ellen and I say, your word is destiny.
Oh, I thought we already attempted this one.
Oh, no. We're doing to attempt it now.
Okay.
Manifest!
Destiny.
Okay. So, you feel the kind of distant rising, falling, and then nothing.
Right, because the second word is not correct.
Alohomora.
Oh.
How about... like,
Jez, you feel kind of hungry?
So, what would you manifest if you were trying to manifest... Well, manifest a luggage car, essentially. Or a vault.
Oh, you mean like if it were a verb. I see. Manifest vault.
Well, we already asked him if that was that. He said it wasn't so... I'm trying to think more about the brothers. Did the password derive from them or from the ancient book? Also, was the ancient book taken when Brungren was
No,
taken?
it's still in that room,
Okay.
like on the floor.
But we can't read it, right? It's in Dwarvish? I mean... Skitter is like 85% dwarf at this point. Maybe he can read it.
I don't think that's what this belt does, but I
Oh.
could give it a try. Okay, so he's gonna sit down with the book, and a little bit later you hear him say, "Huh? Nope, it does work."
It does?
Yeah.
It was established way back then that he can read Dwarvish.
Yeah.
I look into your eyes. Do you have dwarven eyes now?
No, I
That's
think
not
I
how
still have
language
goblin
works.
eyes. I just have a
It's
dwarvish belt and
But to
hammer.
like interpret the symbols. Oh no, you're right. It's
that's-
all processed by your brain anyway. You're correct.
This is really uncomfortable, but I can read it. So, I mean, there's a lot in here. I'm not even literate. This doesn't make sense.
Well, now you're literate in dwarvish.
This is uncomfortable. Okay, so tell me what you want to know, and I'll see if I can find it.
Anything that
Explanations about password systems.
Everyone's learning the joy of
specifically the
reading
word-
today.
Specifically the word manifest. If you can find a word paired with it, that'd be great.
Okay, you guys should probably, like, take a nap or something. I mean, Grok, Dimitri, whatever you go by now, you're still kind of bleeding from, like, everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah. I was gonna just kind of let you ride it out, but those big hands are scary.
Do I have any more hit die left? No, I used all my hit die to do a lay on hands. Even if I did do a short rest, I wouldn't be able to recover or anything. Oh well.
Oh wait, I guess you did take the potion, so you're at what, 20 HP?
I'm at
It's not
22.
bad.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
I'm
over
at,
half health.
I'm at 20.
Lay on hands uses hit die?
I mean,
Yes.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This is gonna take a really long time. This book has like hundreds of pages. I can't even count this high.
Okay. I take the book, I flip to a random page. Is this the word?
No. Apparently, it's actually how to access the hidden lavatory features.
Oh.
Oh, wait. That would have been useful to know.
I mean, judging by his bookmark, he's only ever made it to about page like 52. We're like well into the 700s by this point.
I think I know more about this train than that guy did.
So,
I wonder.
the password has to be in the first section before the bookmarks?
Maybe? I mean, I can... Yeah, sure. So he's gonna sit down and flip. So you guys do get a short rest, because I mean, reading is a new experience for Skitter to begin with, so this is gonna take some time. But so about after an hour, he was somewhere, he's like, this book is really dense, but I did find what you were talking about. It's actually fairly early on. It's just super vague. I didn't see anything about specific passwords. Apparently there's a failsafe you can get to somewhere on the train, but I think you have to go through the vault first.
Oh, damn it.
But apparently this train has always been a binary system. Two people always run it, and they set their own passwords. It's not that there's one set beforehand, because apparently that's not a safe password.
So how do you reset the password or change hands?
Presumably, you have to pass the failsafe along. Apparently, if this train has no active engineer and conductor, the train resets to default mode, and then you can just freely walk in. So,
Therese, amongst the three of us, you have the most experience operating heavy machinery. How do you like to be the newest captain of the train Manifest Destiny?
How's retirement?
Not so good.
it seems like it's probably death.
They did seem to imply pretty heavily that retirement was, well, it doesn't exist.
Yep. But Brunkburn isn't dead yet.
No, if he was dead, we'd be spit back out into the material plane, along with everything else inside of it.
So, his password still seems to function.
Well, that probably just means Brungren's alive, and until he dies, this whole thing can't get reset. And if it gets reset, apparently the vault ejects itself into, well, I can't read the word, but it doesn't seem like something here.
So we still have to find the other password.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try Sesame.
Manifest Sesame?
So, actually, there's another detail. Apparently, you have to set the car. We've just got it set in default mode right now. Well, I guess that's a poor choice of words. We've got it set for the generic, empty inverse car. We've got to switch it.
How do you switch it?
You know those bells?
Okay, so do we have to ring it?
Yeah. Apparently, you have to ring the bell according with the car that you want to get into.
Okay.
Okay, is there a guide on bell ring to car?
Well, he said that we go down... 20 cars to get to the bulk
they've
car?
effectively got the easy start guide for the first 100 pages, and I'm halfway through. And then they've got the actual details, which explain what anything means. There's appendices for appendices in here, and I didn't even know what that word meant until now. So this is taking some getting used to.
For whatever it's worth,
I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna read.
Also don't have a clue what the hell an appendix is. Oh, actually, no. I'm sure
think-
what the appendix is. It's in your spinal column.
No, I
Folks
think
have
it's a part of your
spines.
mustache.
Oh, well, you've read the word a lot more recently than I have, so maybe you'll understand more.
I mean, this is a book written for dwarves. It only makes sense.
Wait, so does that mean that appendixes are somehow some kind of odd growth that you're supposed to chuck?
No, both of them are talking shit. Skitter's just playing along because he wants to feel like he's included.
Greg rolled a
I rolled a
1.
natural 1, meaning that if it's on a knowledge check, then it means that I'm convinced of something that's actually not correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think of, like, how words could be in an appendix.
Okay, so you guys could actually take a
Like,
you guys.
no, like a literal one, but not,
ew,
not like that kind of word. Like, what would amongst words an appendix be? I don't know. It's lost.
Confused.
It's
Appendectomy tattoo.
Yeah. Alright, do we want to try going 20 cars? That's what
yeah.
that's
That's
what Beardy Speardy said, and we can try Manifest Sesame.
okay. Let's go there. That was all that was in the room, right? Just the sesame plants.
Yeah.
Manifest sesame.
I mean,
So you guys go 20 cars. I don't have them on this map, but
Okay.
each
Fine.
car.
I don't want to drag myself over.
Yeah, each car. Let's just loop between those two cars so you kind of have a reference.
Sure.
But so you guys go 20 cars down. You can actually see the train stretching off into the infinite void in both directions. You do notice turning ever so slightly.
so that
And-
means there is a place. Huh? Nah.
You make it 20 cars down, and you do what?
Okay. We line up. Actually, don't we have to ring the bell?
You didn't mention anything about ringing a bell.
For resetting things?
Yeah. Gorengren did not say anything about the bell ringing.
No, he didn't. But Skitter did.
Yeah, but I would prefer not to mess with the mechanics of the train that we don't understand, because
Okay,
by howdy, how could we screw that up?
let's try Manifest Sesame.
Alright,
Okay.
Manifest.
Sesame!
Okay, so like before, that feeling of rising in the distance faintly occurs, and that's about it.
You mean it already
Hey.
drops off?
Yeah, it drops off the moment you finish with Manifest and start saying Sesame.
There were no other things that he had in his room?
Manifest purple.
You do notice with the P sound, you get a little bit more of that rising action.
P. It has to start with a P. Manifest.
Poison.
It stops at the P.
Okay.
Oh.
Manifest Pansy!
Nope.
But the A doesn't do anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Manifest pumpernickel.
You guys gotta just fucking go through the entire alphabet for every single letter here. After a certain point, I'm gonna just chuck you into a boss fight just to get you off of that.
Hey, we just need to find a vowel. I want to buy a vowel.
I believe I said the phrase manifest pumpernickel.
Nothing.
Well,
No.
fine then.
Manifest
It's-
pine cone.
Alright, so let's go back to this room, I guess.
Manifest plants. No?
Nope.
He loves plants, and it starts with a P, but a consonant's right after it. That's something we didn't think of before.
The Manifest Pants Fest.
Hey, I already tried pansy. PA is not on the menu.
Alright, let's, I open up the doors.
There are druid's robes, couple more books, a lot of... Actually, the bottom drawer is just filled with planters that have little, like, sprouts in them.
And what are the sprouts?
You're not really sure, considering you're from the elemental plane of water, and for the most part, you don't know shit about land plants.
I only know about seaweed and kelp.
You said a couple extra books. I assume they're
Yeah.
just like fluff.
So they're also written in a language that you can't read, unless any of you guys can read, Dwarvish.
Skitter!
Yeah?
We need
Books.
more translations.
I mean, you notice he's on page, like, 70 or 80 or something like that, and it's like, I mean, I can work on it, but we're gonna be here for, like...
Well, you see, Skitter, because Brungren's still alive, we need to find the password that his brother left behind.
I know, but what do you want me to translate? Because, like, these are big books.
Well, his personal belongings, his diaries, they're written in Dwarvish as well.
Okay. I mean, you had me looking for how the bell mechanism works, but I can switch if you want.
Now, does the bell mechanism have to be employed before we enter, or...?
Well, apparently you have to be in the vault car to open up the vault, so I don't think that's the vault car.
Oh. And how would we be able to identify the vault car? They all look the same.
Apparently it has a wall. Like, something that stops you from going to the other side of the car. That's all I know.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay, I have an idea. Except, oh, it's not gonna last as long as I'd like it to. So can we go to car 20 again?
Yeah?
Alright. I am going to cast Fog Cloud.
Okay.
Poof.
It gets okay, so it's all
And then I'm gonna
foggy.
do Gust of Wind to send it soaring down the hall.
Okay. It's gone.
So,
You've dissipated your fog cloud with some hefty winds.
but I thought that the fog would hit the invisible wall. Or is it just that much further down?
I mean, you can keep going. It didn't seem like there's an invisible wall.
But we could go on forever. I was hoping to at least determine that it wasn't the next few cars.
You can keep going if you want.
But I can't cast those spells over and over again. Or are you saying that the fog is still drifting?
I mean, you've dissipated the fog for the most part with the wind.
Oh, but I was just supposed to blow it.
Fogs don't really last under sustained wind power.
Then what would? The smoke? Ugh. Can I, like, puff a little bit of the smoke out of the bag? Like, squeeze the other side? I don't know.
Sure. You just kind of dump the bag of smoke into the gust of wind. Because gust of wind is a concentration, like, sustained thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you do is effectively you just shoot like a plume of smoke into the other room, and it fills up the other car with just smoke.
Ew.
and then kind of dissipates. It's like you've got a wind tunnel of smoke, and it seems to just keep going.
Okay.
I'm not really great with gas dynamics.
No, that seems pretty believable. If I understand what's happening.
I really wish I could
alright.
keep pushing it. It's too
Do you
bad that
want to
doesn't
just,
happen.
like, grab some bells and start wangling the bells?
Well, Skitter was reading that section. I can't believe I wasted 2 spells on that. Brr.
We can probably just figure it out by ringing bells faster than Skitter can, like, by reading book, yes?
I mean, I don't know what it will do to the cars that we're currently in. Also, I think he said we had to be in the vault before we rung it, or we had to know which car it was, but I thought that maybe any car could become it. I'm getting confused.
I assume that we, like, select the card based on bell ring-a-ding. What was the bell system anyway? I kind of missed that, like, thread.
Well, so the problem was, when we were trying to find out who precisely summoned Anduin, or Alduin, whichever one it was, that there was a specific color of light that would flash in his stone to tell him which room to go to. And we never were able to find his stone. But he was also led to Wentworth's room, so I could only assume that that was it, but it seemed distant. Didn't we ring it again and something went far off in the distance? Skitter, have you found anything?
I mean, I don't entirely know what you expect. Reading takes time, and literacy is not something that you're just born into, so I'm on page, like, 80. I've figured out how to engage the self-cleaning mechanism.
Wait. I thought we were asking if, like, any of these journals had any keywords in them. I'm sorry, Skitter.
Why are you yelling at me from the other room, for starters?
Oh, sorry. I keep assuming that this is one room.
No,
and
there's
that
a
wall
thin
in the
gray wall
way.
there. Yeah, the inversion did not help. I mean, I'm still reading the manual because you didn't really give me a clear answer, and I really don't know what I'm looking for. It's not like these have tables of contents or anything. I can switch if you give me something specific to look for, and I can see if I can zip through it, but...
Okay, so what do each of these journals seem to highlight?
I mean, they're mostly cataloging plants, judging by the, like, initial couple of pages. He's trying really hard to get plants to grow here. Like, actual plants.
And, are there any plants that start with the letter P?
He didn't organize them by letter, so I'm gonna have to go through them.
Okay.
I can do that if you want me to.
Yes, please. If we could find out what his favorite plant was, aside from sesame, curse
So,
you, sesame.
just so you know what you are tasking Skitter with, there are 5 books that seem to be about as big as the manifest. This guy's been working on it for a while. So
Never
he
mind.
can get it done. These are not like your intro to reading books like C Spot Run. These are like hefty dwarven tomes. This guy has been compiling notes and tests for ages.
Are there any check marks or indications of plants that did
There are
work?
bookmarks sticking out of everywhere.
Oh, so there isn't a specific plant that was able to prosper. That's a good word, but not the right word, probably. Manifest prosperity.
So, I'll see if I can find you the other word, but in that case, you guys are gonna have to figure out the bell system, because...
Oh, no. You can go back to the bell system. Do the bells have to be employed before we access the car?
That's all it said, yeah.
Okay, then the bells have to come first.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So back to the manual then?
Yes, I'm sorry,
Okay,
Skitter.
will do.
Also, Morn, sorry we dragged you into all of this.
It is fine as long as I get to kill a demon by the end of this day. I do not mind.
Huh.
Well, I don't believe the imps would necessarily be
No,
considered
they
demons, would they?
are pale imitations. They are not the demon I'm hunting.
Now, do you believe a demon would be directing them?
Yeah. If there are this many imps, then there must be a greater source. Generally, they work as minions, not as direct agents on their own.
Now,
So-
Reginald said that he was working for himself. Does that mean that he was in fact a demon and we never could see it all along?
That's very possible, but if he was a demon, I would have seen it instantly. Chances are, whatever demon he is associated with, he had not in him, but on his person? Perhaps in that bag.
Oh. Should we fight what's in the bag, or no? That would be going into its own domain, wouldn't it?
Maybe? I mean, you could maybe stick an arm in there. I probably wouldn't recommend it, though.
Mm-mm. Do we still have those goggles?
You do?
I think
One
I do.
of you guys has the goggles.
I have goggles.
As far as you
I
know,
have-
you got all of your belongings back, though none of you have actually bothered to verify that.
Okay. I'm going to put on the goggles. May I have one of the rocks from your infinite rock bag?
Of course. Here you go.
Alright, now I'll touch
I
the
named
rock.
this one Stony.
Oh, okay. Well, Stony, say goodbye to this plane of existence. And I chuck it into the smoke bag after touching it
Okay.
to link it to the goggles.
So you put on the goggles and you watch as just smoke curls around this rock, and then you get further and further away from the light source before the rock just kind of descends into darkness.
Ah. I look forward to going back to a place that isn't floating in the middle of space. Or nothingness. Nah, there's nothing that I can see. It's just more smog.
How did we get into this location again?
We use the 2 keys on either side.
No, I mean, is that how Grungrim got us in here?
Yeah, I've gotten to that part in the manual. All you have to do is close the doors and open them back up again without the keys in them, and you'll be back in the material plane.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Plane of Earth, yeah.
Uh-huh. Should we look for clues in the material plane?
Unless it's on Alduin's body.
I don't think we've actually had any chance to really thoroughly inspect his body.
I mean, we could try that. I just really feel bad for leaving Rundgren here, but I suppose the engine
There's
room would
nothing we
be
can do.
empty in the other place, wouldn't it? Also, if they're directing it here, I wonder what's happening in the material plane, or the plane of Earth. Is something going to pick the train up?
I think that we still probably have time before anyone will notice that the train is missing.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. Otherwise, we're going to have many problems.
Okay. I suppose we'll have to go back and investigate.
Alright then. I guess, we go into this room?
I have to be in a room separate from yours. You are the one that
right.
has Brungren's key, so technically I have to use Alduin's
Okay.
key.
Then we go into here. I guess we'll reverse the process we did to get in here by just, and leave
Fast
Skipper
process.
leave Skipper here. And then...
That's possible too.
Yep. Oh, hello, Grungren. Oh, bye, Grunkin.
You just out of existence.
Okay, so the first thing you notice is that the train is in motion again.
Oh.
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 Did the thing I predicted happening exactly happen?
Is there anyone in the engine
The
room?
second thing you notice, no, there's no one in the engine room. The second thing you notice, Dimitri, below you, you see Gelato sitting in the battle wagon driving it.
Oh.
The car, the train is keeping perfectly aligned with the car below it.
Oh, so she's leading it on?
She looks upset.
Oh. It's following her. I see. I give her a big ol' like okay hand gesture.
She looks really confused. And like is waving at you, but you can't hear because the door next to you is closed. Actually, no, the window's open because Skitter was checking stuff. You hear her being like, "Why am I down here? What is going on?"
The last car of the train got blown off, and
Okay.
Brungrin was kidnapped by the defense system, and we are attempting to figure out the password so that we can get to the heart of the situation.
Okay. I'll just be here and don't bring any of that shit down here, please.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
She is actually panicking. You also kind of notice she doesn't know how to drive.
Is the train like just jerking all over the place?
There's definitely some serious swervage going on. It looks like the battle wagon might be enchanted, so it's not just gonna buck her off. And part of the reason why Drez could drive it so readily, but
I start opening crate.
okay, there's a ton of shit in here, like gold and weapons and armor. The biggest crate, the big double crate, has a big old rock in it. There seems to be a suit of armor in one of them.
Whoa, wait, why is there a rock in this one?
You're not sure.
Is there anything special about this
Manifest pumice.
It looks like granite.
Manifest
Uh.
Plymouth. I suppose taking this stuff would be thievery of highest order. But we're also stealing from dirtbags, so, But also Mori and Lorne is here, and they might not appreciate thievery. We'll come back to this another time.
Now, we're
You say
here...
all that out loud?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna have to do a thorough investigation of this room again. And I will boost everyone's spirits with a song, I suppose.
Okay, so you gather around the corpse of the dead dwarf, and you sing to make everybody feel better about it.
Not to make everyone feel
Where is
better.
Jacques?
Not to make everyone feel better about it, but to
I love the smell of corpses in the morning.
no.
Investigation. Investigation. Roll the dice. Oh.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna add another extra die 8,
Alright,
but...
so Dimitri, you find little
Another
lizard
nat
footprints
20.
going throughout the room. You're on the trail of something suspicious.
I start following footprints.
Alright. They lead into the hallway, and then it looks like some large individual may or may not have
all of our
swooped
rolls
them
are
away to hide them.
Oh, right, I did this. Drez! Drez! I poked Drez on my head.
No.
Drez, you need to be sneakier when you do
14.
sneaking.
Nah, 14's not really good.
Yeah, you're not finding too much
How
new.
many tracks have you made?
I look at the ground and look at soot underfoot.
It's almost a miracle you found Drez's tracks.
But I'm not sneaking. Pay attention.
You don't know what I was doing.
I do know because I commanded you to do it.
You don't know my life.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
I'm gonna ring this bell again.
Okay. So there's a ringing noise. Well, no, there's no noise, but you do notice a light lights up on above it.
Okay, what's the light color?
The light is green.
It's a green light.
Yep.
And what about in this room?
Did you go into the room or are you ringing the bell?
I'm going into this room and I'm ringing this bell.
Okay, the bell also lights up.
But what color is it?
Also green.
Really?
Yep.
Green is just affiliated with any of them in this car.
Yep.
Okay, oh. No, there's nothing that really corresponds with the vault. What about the color of the light in this room? Or this car?
There is no bell in the cargo car.
There is no
that
bell
you
in
see.
the cargo car?
Yeah. No, it looks like the bells are there to call the conductor, from what you can tell. And why would anybody put one in the cargo car?
What about this one? It's a smaller cargo car.
Okay. There's no bell in there.
There's no bell in
No.
here.
Huh.
Now, is there anything interesting about the genie's mask?
It is very elaborate and fancy.
Is it...
Like, it looks like it's made with, might be like a mithril mask with, like, gold and platinum, and it's fancy.
If you look through it, do you see anything different?
No. Though, surprisingly, it doesn't restrict your vision in the slightest.
Huh, interesting.
Huh.
Does it give you extra armor?
I mean, maybe against something that was gonna hit you in the face.
Alright. No, so, I mean...
I open up, Wait, don't we have the diary? That Drez found?
Oh yeah, Wentworth's diary.
Yes.
Is there anything of note from the diary since he boarded the train?
Nope.
There
not-
was the note about the box, and that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that the diary effectively said that he's transporting it. He left it in the good care of Alduin, and then he went for breakfast.
Manifest plaque pox.
Yeah. Well, this was not exactly fruitful.
No, a P word. It has to be P.
Where did we strike down Reginald? It was around here, yes?
Yeah, right here.
Yep, there's a little pile of ash from where you
We
struck
already
down.
looted everything, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we just know about the bells down below.
Let's see. You hear, after fiddling with a bit, Skitter kind of pipe up over the sending stone.
Yep.
So apparently if you ring a bell in a room, that'll switch the car in the inverse express so that it corresponds with that, and then you can go in one of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I'd already rung it twice, right?
Yeah. So
I should do it again.
which room did you ring it in? Because there's a bell in every room.
Well, I'd first
2 cars behind the engine room.
I first rung it in Wentworth's, and then
Okay, so you're in the
rung it
sleeper
here.
car? Yeah, so if we go back into the Inverse Express, then that means you should be able to access whatever the inverse version of the sleeper cars are.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it only work one at a time, or can we ring all of them once?
I think it's based on car. So if you tried ringing multiple cars, it would just set to whatever the most relevant, most recent car was. You can't. It would cause problems if you tried ringing them all at like once, for example.
Okay, well, I had rung
Should
this
we
one once and
have
this one
somebody
again.
stay up and somebody go down to investigate?
I suppose that would
Hopefully
work.
we don't need the inverse dining car.
Yeah, we left that in the dust.
I don't think we
or
should have
sand.
Drez up here. I feel like he might died.
I mean,
I could probably
do
handle
it.
myself, though.
I could do
Oh.
it if you needed me to. I'm just reading.
Okay, thank you, Skitter.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just find a nice spot in wherever, and you guys can tell me what you want wrong.
Okay.
Just
thanks.
make sure you're not in any of the cars when
When
I
they're
ring the
being
bell, or you will be stuck there until it's rung again.
Right.
What
Apparently
could go
there's
wrong.
There's a footnote from Brungren saying he got stuck there for a week and had to eat his beard.
Oh, he ate his appendix?
Yeah. Apparently they're not nearly as nutritious as they sound.
Alright.
Oh
Good
gosh.
to know, Skitman.
They're both terrible brothers and terrible at running in this train.
I'm carrying Therese around in my mouth, by the way.
That is terrifying and
Oh,
unacceptable.
Men open destiny.
Okay, so
Okay.
you guys go
Oh,
here.
No, the man's
Scooters.
open in the dining car. I mean the
And
sleeper
this
car.
time, Lorian Morn's like, I think I'm just going to stay here. Dimensional, moving dimensions is proving more than a little unsettling.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's
Okay.
fine. Just make sure that you're standing here where everything is immutable.
I started running full tilt.
Okay, so you actually, I don't have a good asset for this, unfortunately, but we'll just go with this first car. So you enter the car as per usual. Stop moving your characters.
Sorry.
Stop moving your characters.
Sorry.
So you enter the first car, and you had set it for the sleeper cars.
Yes.
There's actually a dwarf in here.
Oh, but
Oh.
is it only half a dwarf?
Yeah, it is only half a dwarf.
The upper half of the dwarf.
Yep. It is the upper half of the dwarf. The lower half is kind of like ghosty, wispy, and he turns to look at you.
Alduin.
Oh.
Huh. I didn't expect to see. I did not expect to see any visitors in my.
I did not expect to see any life.
Well, you get torn in half trying to escape into the Inverse Express, and shit happens.
Wait.
Based
how
off of voice alone, it's very hard to tell you apart from your brother.
We are twins.
Oh.
Well,
I look up and down and realize that he is indeed twin.
yeah.
I don't
so
know.
you-
I've
name
never
tag.
seen them in the same place at the same time.
Technically, he's much more phantomy, but I didn't have time to set that up.
You
I
could
look
make him
at this name
semi-transparent.
It says Alduin.
Oh, well, good to see you. I assume you're probably wondering what the hell happened to you.
I assume shit's fucked, and that's why my brother sent you here.
Yeah. only
in
he's
so
been-
many words, yes. Therese, you want to fill in the man? I put the lizard down. I sell talking lizards.
I'm not really on the market that is, actually rather impressive.
Go on, don't hello my baby darling me. Tell the good
Isn't
man
his
what's
filling on the other train?
Isn't his what?
Isn't his filling on the other train?
Aww. Your
You
appendix
said to
looks
fill him
mighty
in.
intact.
I beg your pardon? No, my appendix is in my lower half. What are you talking about?
Is not the appendix part of the mustache?
No!
Oh,
Not even close.
Skitter!
Yeah?
You
Don't-
have some explainings to be done.
Okay.
Don't change anything.
Okay.
Just in case he was gonna take that as a cue, which it shouldn't.
So, you said that shits was, as you said, F-bombed. This is correct statement.
I mean, I'm literally unraveling, and very probably dead.
How is he alive?
He is not.
Oh.
He is, like, ghostly and transparent, and fading away very slowly before your very eyes.
Now,
Oh no.
you said that you had tried escaping.
Well,
How could you manage that from the sleeper car and not the front car with your brother?
Well, you see, I've got this, this amulet. It's, it's special for the conductor. Lets you get from car to car without having to delay. I can warp from any part of the train to any other part of the train, more or less freely. Sort of. Won't get me into the vault for obvious reasons. Jesus.
Awful.
But so when that halfling ambushed me, I tried making my way to the, well, here, and then, well,
So
something...
it was the Hiffling.
I mean, it was a halfling with some kind of magic rod, I don't know. He shot me, and then I tried making my escape so I could heal in peace, but then the security system caught me and, it tore me in half.
Yeah, somehow he's commandeered it.
Yeah, that would be a valid explanation as to why I am now dead. Thank you.
Your security system has been exclusively unhelpful.
Sure. So, where's my brother? He's still alive, right?
Your brother is unfortunately
He's
in grave
secure.
peril. We can only save him.
Those things sound like very mutually exclusive.
Yes. Don't listen to my lizard. He also tells jokes. He thinks he's like your red skeleton. Anyway, your brother is in mortal peril. He's been locked inside the engine room by ghostly hand arms. And the only way we can save him is if we give in to the demands of the Hiffling who murdered you.
And so you need to get into the vault. I assume.
Yes. That is the demands of the Hiffling.
Of course. Let's see. So I assume you need to get into the vault room. Well, that's easy. Just ring the bell in the cargo room.
There is no bell in the cargo room.
Well, you gotta move a bell into the cargo room and then ring it.
Huh. You can actually pick up and move the bells?
Yeah, I mean, didn't you try that, or was this your first attempt?
This was our first attempt.
Ah, of course. Did the same thing. Got to the dining car. Turns out phantom food, not tasty. But once you get there,
Where do you see the normal dining car?
Well, I mean, I
It
did
does a
leave
lot
it in.
more blood and explosions than it did beforehand.
Seems par for the course for today.
Oh, also, your brother relinquished to us the password, or at least his half of the password. What was your special word? All we could decipher was that it started with P.
It's Pedelia Sae.
It was a plant name. Pendelia Sae?
Here, I'm just gonna type it in.
What? There's like C's in it.
Yeah, there you go.
Pendalia
These things aren't purple. What the hell?
Sae.
It's a type of sesame flower.
It was sesame.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
So this is the
Another name
failsafe
for
if you guys didn't start like fucking around. If Drez had actually bothered to look at any of the flowers, he would have been able to tell you that one. But Drez is apathetic as all hell. So
Drez
this guy
knows
was the
their
failsafe
scientific
if
names?
Drez didn't do anything. Yes. I mean, he's a druid.
Is that how things work? Is that how any of this works?
I mean, if you had tried, you would have found out. But I was like, they're never gonna do this because Drez doesn't do teamwork. So I'm gonna put in a failsafe, which is just the other half of the password somewhere. So now you have
Rez
both
was
halves of the
unconscious
password.
for a bit and then got kind of lost.
Alright, well, I suppose that the last order of business is, do you have any last words you'd like to us to pass on to your brother?
I mean, don't let him die. You let him die, I'm haunting your ass. And you're a
Oh.
ghost. I know you're a ghost. You don't want a
Not
ghost haunting your
Is
ass.
is my ghost showing? I adjust my, like, belt.
We should probably establish what your ghost looks like, but he's
Oh
staring
shit, if I
straight
flip
through at
into
you.
the Phantom Realm, am I, like, visible as Ghost?
To him, not anybody
Yeah.
else though.
Oh, that's funny. I look like... Let's see if I can find a picture.
What race
yeah, I
was
left
we'll
that
figure
kind
this
of-
out.
even?
We'll figure
I
this out
left
in
that-
downtime.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Anyway,
Alright, we will save your brother from from the hands of many manos, and we will avenge your death by stepping on Halfling.
Thank you. Cut him in half for me. That'd be justice.
I can do
How
that.
can you cut a Halfling in half? Then
Hey.
it's quarterling.
I mean, isn't that a pint?
It's called Half-Life 2.
But that can take thousands of
Jiminy
years to be reached. Half-Life.
Just cut him in half. I don't think
That's
we need
not
to wait.
how Half-Lifes work.
Really?
No, Half-Life is just the time it takes for it to reduce to half of its mass.
Right. And sometimes that radioactivity doesn't
For some
happen
things,
for, a
for
long
other
time.
things, it's like instant.
Seconds.
Alright.
It depends on the material.
Thus concludes our
We will-
seminar on radioactive decay.
Can you leave this car by any chance, or are you okay with being doomed into this place for the rest of time?
I mean, I can come with you, but there's not much left in me.
Poke.
That you are inside of a ghost. It is very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Therese,
well,
don't do such thing. It's very rude for ghosts.
I mean, we're
As you
also
flip me over.
And puts you back on head.
now. I don't know if we'll have enough materials, but we're actually allied with a being called Vivi, and she has promised Dimitri here a warforged body.
Lass, I don't know much about ghosts, but I'm not going to make it more than about half an hour like this.
Oh.
Yes, I've had a long time to come to grips with this, and it's, well, I mean, at least I got a little bit more than my physical body did.
What we can do is I can promise you this. We will try to get your brother safe and in this room so you can see each other one last time. It
That-
at least can be done.
That is more than I would expect from anybody. Thank you.
Aw.
How
Alright.
many lies can you bear?
Shut the hell up, lizard.
That's not what I wanted to do.
I'm in your brain. No one
Move.
can hear me.
It
I
is
know,
true.
so
I'm your
It's
lizardy
like
conscience.
it's just whispering things into my ear to make me feel bad. What are you, my self?
I literally just called you my. I just said I was your lizard conscience.
Yeah, but I said it funnier because I said it.
From some perspectives, it almost looks like you just have a mess of green hair.
A really, really dumb toupee.
Skitsman, I have a
Yeah,
request.
what'd you guys find?
you need to pick up Belle, take it into cargo room, and then ring it there.
Okay, can do. Give me a second. Let's see. So he is gonna get that bell set up. Yeah, it turns out these are detachable. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, we know.
Oh. Okay.
We know now. Alduin told us, or
Oh.
what was left of Alduin.
the dwarf.
Yes.
He was alive?
Only on the spectral level.
Oh. Okay. I'm not really sure what that means. That's a new word too. But
Aren't we all dead when you think about it?
I mean,
No.
I like to believe I'm alive. Makes me feel better when I go to
believe
sleep.
I'm alive.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second. And there you go. And you guys hear a ringing sound, loud and clear. And the kind of car behind you blurs.
All right.
I guess you can see to the door.
I'll be totally honest about the password part.
Oop.
I had a moment where I
Oops.
just really needed to use the restroom, so I quietly
Oh.
excused myself.
So you really were asleep.
And I came back and I'm like, I have no idea what's happening right now. I'm sure they've got this. And then for a long time, you did not have this. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, no, I
You should have spoken
actually...
up. You actually literally should have just like said, like,
Yeah,
can I get
you
caught
were-
up?
I had specifically set that up so that you'd have the chance to help.
The situation resolve itself in like 5 minutes, and it'd be gold.
Yeah, didn't I actually say, "Hey, Drez, can you look at this?" And then
Nothing.
nothing
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, he said
Oh.
that
that
when he
must
was
have been-
peeing.
That's why my clever inclusive to the druid puzzle had no effect.
Okay.
I'm just kind of happy the puzzle was somebody else's problem this time.
No, it wasn't. It was your problem. You just ruined it.
Now,
Everyone blamed the last puzzle on me.
do we say the password before entering this car, or?
Okay. So you enter the car, and there's just this kind of... It almost looks like a vault door. Mm-hmm. Classically so. It's circular. But it almost looks like it's been kind of like painted on instead. And it's like totally featureless and...
Now, before we go through with this, Reginald wanted us to open this, or else he wouldn't forfeit Brungren, correct?
Yes. But we also need to get in here for our own purposes. So what we do is we open door, Reginald comes out and he's like, "Ah, I'm the villain! This is my plan! Aha!" And then we smash him.
I almost think that,
I like the part where the annoying guy dies.
I was just
I
wondering
better
if
be
they
awake
could
for that part.
set a trap or something.
Oh, it
know.
is trap. But we will overcome intelligence with fist.
Guys, did you find it?
Yeah, we found
yes,
the door.
Skitsman.
Okay. Should I just keep reading here?
Sure. I mean, we're about to
do you want
open
to
the
stab
door.
more or do you want to read more?
I mean... Are you guys really gonna just... go in?
Well,
That wasn't question. Do you want to stab or learn?
hey, guys.
Yes?
Isn't it possible for us to trap Reginald if someone rings the bell, but we have to be out of here in time? Except then we'll
But then he's stuck in vault, and I don't know if that will work well.
Also, the vault has the failsafe in it. You do that, you effectively give him the train.
Oh, that too.
Oh.
But we'd be giving him the train either way.
That's
So-
why we stay in here with X, and then when we give him train, what we replace train with at last second is X.
I mean, I could... If I use enough of these crystals, I could make an illusion to make it seem like he walked into the proper point of the car.
We can
when
also
he really
just take
didn't.
our sweet time and take a long rest.
Nah, because then Alduin and Brungren won't be reunited. Remember, he only
Oh
has
yeah,
about
I
30
did
minutes.
just lie to them. Whoops. Oops.
Okay, well, I'm gonna crush about 5 crystals so that I can get enough back for at least a couple spells.
Alduin was really chill about the whole 30 minutes left to exist thing.
I mean, he had already accepted that he was going to die in that car alone. So the ability to speak to anyone, let alone nice people, was a positive for him. Especially ones that promised to reunite him with his brother temporarily.
I still want to do it.
Guys, I will say though, like, I
Maybe you
probably
can
should
summon him as a mount.
be there with you instead of here. And if you die, I'm stuck.
Oh yes, he chose stabbing over not stabbing. Come on down.
I can't.
You
You have
we
the
need to go back.
keys.
Oh.
You need 2 people to get into the Inverse Express, and I am alone here, unless I can somehow get Gelato up, and even then I don't have a key.
Also, if
Okay.
somebody
So many
rings a
reasons we
bell,
can't
are we trapped forever?
Oh god, he could betray the crap out of us right now.
I could betray the crap out of you, but also no.
Or
Hey,
Gelato
why would you
could
guys
just
imply
stupid.
That? Gelato, yeah, could accidentally.
If I betray the crap out of you, then I'm outnumbered, and that's real bad.
Okay, so we'll
Nice.
go back temporarily. And what will we do? Will we make sure that the bell is removed from the room before chucking it so that it doesn't ring again?
He could also just keep it in his pocket.
We could literally take every bell and put them in a bag of holding, and then we're good.
For the sake of brevity, can we do that without changing the map?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
Transition.
Okay. Actually, good stopping point.
Montage.
Dun, ticka, dun, dun. Collecting the bills. Get them all in the bag.
Oh my god. I just imagined the scene from The Secret of the Ooze. There's a scene where Kino needs to collect all the bells without making a sound.
Put all the bells in the bag so we don't get betrayed accidentally by Gelato or Skitter as he trips while carrying a bell.
Or like the train hitting a bump.
And the bell just goes, tang, and then we're doomed for forever.
Bells don't seem like a great idea, honestly.
Nope.
Just tonk.
And that's how the campaign ended forever.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Oops.
It's okay, stop whenever.
You already did
It's
it.
okay. I mean, I sync it based on what you say, not the starting points, because sometimes
Yeah,
can be...
but the starting points help tremendously.
Yeah.
Because instead of searching for like a 3-hour stream, you just look for like a 30-second slicey dicey.
There were D&D sessions where we started our recordings 45 minutes apart.
What?
Oh yeah, that was my fault though.
Those were
Anyway.
fun to edit.
I'm gonna get a sip of water and then I'll be ready to just start up right away. Actually, I'm in a good mood. I want to power through this. But I'll be right back. No.
Okay, Shell, I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit. I am actually getting really warm.
Okay. I found it surprising because when we initially started this, I was feeling very cold.
Yeah.
Now I'm warmer.
Oh, yeah, it is up to 76.
I should probably...
I'm going to go pee.
Hey!
I pee faster than you.
I beg to differ. He probably does not. That's a weird thing to say, though. No, we're not doing a competition. Wait, can everyone hear that? Does anyone have a timer? Did anyone time that? Who is returning?
Did I hear correctly that you guys are turning the heat down?
Well, essentially we're turning the air conditioning up by turning the heat down.
All yours.
Alright.
Speed racer.
I'm not a speed racer, you're the one that took over the bathroom.
Just the idea that they have heaters when I'm like chugging water and icing my drinks and shit trying to deal with the heat here. I'm like, what? You have to heat your place up?
Okay. Yeah, who is Shell talking to? Me. I was in the bathroom, yelling at her. I don't know if anybody else is here. There was Keith.
I was just being baffled by the idea of you guys needing to turn the heat down when I'm like doing everything I can to like deal with the heat.
No, when I say turn the heat down, I literally mean like make it cooler in here.
Oh.
I just realized something that like our strategy
Also, I'm
of
definitely
saying
faster.
of trying to guess every single letter
Would have worked.
brute force for the word pedalasae or whatever would have been atrocious.
Yeah, it would have worked, but I would have hated all of you for insisting upon it.
Not a great security system.
Technically true, but
It
also
responds
not
to both the like the letters in a word even.
the only
Well,
reason
the
why
only reason that worked was because I was magically attuned to figuring
yeah,
it out.
Bird has magically attuned himself to this train somehow. and can feel whether or not he was doing it right. So most people probably wouldn't have that unless they were really trying or knew what to look for.
I kind of intuitively know that mechanic because it's probably one of the most fun mechanics in D&D. But yeah, what's it called? Magic door? I forget what it is.
Magic door?
Isn't magic door when you just envision another place and you're able to walk through it? Like to it?
I forget what the exact dimension
door?
No, dimension door lets you warp from one place to another.
No, what is it where it's like you have to hold a certain item when you pass through? So we have that. Don't we have that with the thing that lets us go to the shopkeeper?
Chalk?
Yeah, like the chalk thing. We have it's something very similar to that. Damn it.
Beetlejuice?
What is it called?
It might be Analyze Portal.
Maybe. I'm gonna check that.
You can tell whether an area contains a magical portal or the effect of a gate spell.
No, didn't your brother use this mechanic at some point? Where like we got a rope, and if you climbed the rope through a doorway, it would teleport us to a special place.
Oh. I think
Oh.
I remember that.
Yeah. That might have been homebrew-y thing. Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it's not... I don't remember. I'd have to ask him about it.
So, do we do a recap for this round too?
Obviously.
How are you gonna edit this, by the way? Like, with us stumbling upon the solution.
Oh no,
of...
people were like, you should just tell them the answer, and I'm like, no, I enjoy watching them stumble through puzzles. That, like, my puzzles are always easier than you guys make them out to be. It's just, there's always a crucial detail that is missed somewhere in translation that just ruins everybody.
Yeah, this one was ruined by Keith's bladder.
Yeah, peeing, and also, I mean, you really could have brute
been
forced
through
it.
a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we were also trying to find the password, and
We were just so unlucky. Like we were just like that was the one window.
Yeah, I
when
was.
Keith was taking a whiz.
I wrote it a week ago, and then today I was like, they might not figure this out. I should probably write in a failsafe. Let's just put a dwarf ghost in here and call it good enough.
Hey, that was very, very foresightful of you.
Alright.
Alrighty, I'm ready to do another
Okay.
sesh.
So you guys, let's just say you guys have gotten all the bells, so you guys can't be betrayed. Though technically, if you get trapped in the vault car, that's okay because the failsafe is there, so you can always take over the train from it.
Assuming Reginald doesn't eject us, because if you remember, if Reginald takes the failsafe,
Oh,
we get shunted off into the plane of
yeah.
death.
If he takes it from you, he can take control of the train. Also, if he kills Brungren, he can take control of the train.
Oh, damn, he's got two aces up his sleeves. Why?
In other
Why
words,
does,
our
why
enemies
is
have
Scrappy
all
Doo
control.
So goddamn powerful. Reginald power.
oh gosh.
God. Shall we 3, 2, 1?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, start.
Right.
Shall we? Has
do you want me to
Lorian
start?
Morn given a recap yet?
Lauren Moore.
Do we really want to do that?
She probably was just gonna be like. She's probably gonna be like.
I watched a bunch of ugly
Grave of Man.
idiots.
On the last
Go with the
episode
Humor's
of Grave of Man, I watched these 3 adventurers try really hard to figure out a password puzzle. I don't know. I don't really care. All I care about is that demon. I've been hunting it for months. It's within my grasp. I can taste it on my blade, and by the end of this day, it will be mine.
She can taste what her blade touches. Ugh.
I think Lady Bird is being physically repulsed by it.
Sounds like you should just strap a cup to your face and talk to her for a while. All right. I can't even hear him.
Yeah, this cup is going over my entire face, so it's just like.
Do lizards dream of flame-throwing sheep? Hey everybody, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play.
Oh god, I've heard people with worse than that. Holy shit!
We're going to be mining some coal to make some torches.
And in the background, you just hear like a computer fan that's just like going.
And then
Don't you knock?
yeah, clearer than the person trying to do the commentary.
Yeah.
You hear like the mother show up. Timmy, stop recording Minecraft.
No,
Do the
bro, it's for
laundry.
my audience. They love me. I'm gonna be a professional YouTuber. You can't tell me I can't follow my dreams. I want to be just like PewDiePie.
No, you don't want to do that.
You don't want to be like him.
All right.
Anyway.
Now that we've gotten wildly off track, you guys have gotten the bells and gotten Skitter out of the material plane into the Inverse Express.
If the
And
Inverse Express had
we were there.
internet access, they'd have a PewDiePie.
Oh,
Oh no. Anyhoot. So, we're all ready to fight this demon. Now I must warn us all. This is perhaps the most dangerous thing we've ever... I don't know about you, Lori, and you probably don't need to listen to this. But between the four of us, this is perhaps the most dangerous thing we've ever done. So I don't want to see anybody walking up to Reginald singing a song or anything stupid like that looking at you, Drez.
I blew up a kingdom.
But you must resist any sort of urges of stupidity. We're going to have to strap it down and strap it X.
Well, considering his true nature, we have to ensure that the vault controls do not fall in his hands.
Yes, that is a good point. Or that he kills Grungren. If either of those events happen, it's Kaputskis for us.
Skitter,
yeah. I mean,
you're literally our secret weapon.
we
I don't even know if Reginald has even seen you.
no,
Now he probably has.
Well, no,
No?
maybe.
Have you been keeping up your
I
stuff?
don't know. No, he
Can
might
you
know I
repeat
exist.
question?
I did chuck a hammer at one of the imps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
However, I don't think he can hear, like, the entire train. Like, the security system doesn't hear. Like, I think the only reason... We should probably move away here.
Yeah, move away from the door.
Let's move away. Let's go into the vault room or something. He's going to, like, watch behind. Actually, Lauren Morton's just going to stand outside the door. Okay. I don't think he knows any of the things that we know. I don't know if he's in the vault or where he is, but I think we got more of a leg up on him than you think. But you guys are like, I mean, Dimitri, you're still pretty jacked up. Like, you might want to... I've got potions if you need them.
I mean, in a world where a man can be instantly healed at any time, you have to be very careful to not get addicted to these things.
I mean, at this point, you are well past the dangers of addiction. But
Valid point.
you are
How many
also...
potions have I? I'm thinking out loud. I actually know. I only have 2 standard healing potions of left. Alright, so I guess I can pop one. What's the standard healing potion rate again?
1d8 plus 1. What's your maximum health as Grukmitri?
As Grukmitri, it is 38.
What?
Wow.
Skitter's like in the
I've gotten
50s.
Screwed.
I'm 31.
On my hit die rolls.
I'm a lizard.
I thought
Remember,
you were...
all my hit die rolls have been for like 2 hit points each.
What is
I have
Skitter's
more
HP
hit
right
points
now?
than you do as a
Oh
lizard.
no, I guess Skitter has only 43. I thought he was in the 50s. I thought you were a lot tougher than that. All right, whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. I guess let's do this. So, do you guys know the password?
We do.
Well, we know half of the password, but for some reason I forgot what the one that starts with a P is.
Pedaliacea? Say?
Therese, can you go look at the plants and do a knowledge nature check on them real quick for me?
Manifest Pedialyte.
Manifest Pediasure.
Sure.
Wrong room, Therese.
I don't know what room. Is it this room?
Yeah, it's
There
the
you
other
go.
one. Here.
Oh
I'll
wow,
draw-
yeah, you really don't know.
Maybe
You're
he
an
could
a-hole.
draw plants.
I'll draw. Sorry.
I was in your mouth.
There you
You're
go.
growing
There's
plants
your,
in there.
There's your plant. It's not even the right color.
Of course.
What?
Of course.
What is going on? Every pointless check.
Everyone knows
Every
their knowledge.
pointless check.
Boy!
We have all nat 20'd. At our
You-
stupid knowledge checks.
I can't wait for this boss fight that you are inevitably
Holy
going
shit.
into.
Holy
Oh
shit.
man. Okay, so you know everything about the sesame family of plants. You even have picked up some cooking recipes and various other stuff.
Like sesame chicken.
Yeah. You know how to make a mean sesame anything.
I devoured the plant out of spite.
It tastes oddly like bagels.
What's a bagel?
You're not sure
So-
about that one.
What's
What
a train?
What is name? Well, in the United States, according to this fictional book I read about this fantasy land called America. Oh,
God damn it.
boy,
It
oh,
apparently
boy.
runs on Duncan.
Yeah, if Dimitri wants to, if Dimitri wants to industrialize Zagnoth after you guys are done, you guys are set.
But-
It'll be easy to pave over after what I did to it.
It has donuts.
Oh.
You want Brugger's for bagels.
You don't know that.
Hey.
You only know about
I
Star Wars
know
history.
this.
Stop metagaming, Shell.
Sorry.
Stop bringing U.S. history knowledge into the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's out of
You can only talk about Kazakh. Is that what
Yeah.
it's called?
Yeah.
You can only talk about Jedi knowledge.
If you ever have to pilot a starfighter, Alarin's your gal.
I'm
Kazakh's
trying to.
from World
I'm
of-
trying to
Crap.
remember. I'm trying to
Kazakh's from World
remember.
of Warcraft. What's the stupid
It's pretty-
board game called?
No, I know what
Oh.
you're talking about.
Wait, no. Knights of the Old Republic had. Wasn't Pasak the card game?
Yeah, Pazak.
Pazak.
Right.
Oh. Manifest Pazak.
Well, I tried to delve into my memory of that galaxy far, far away, and I tried. What do Jedi eat? And all I remember are the little, tiny, like, I forget. They are capsules that they keep on their belts. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's what they eat.
Oh yeah, senzu beans.
Yeah, they're not allowed to have fun, and that includes appreciating fine dining. So
Well, it's only supposed to provide them the necessary nutrients that they
yeah,
need.
no
on-
flavors is sin, and better than to truck
Do
with
you
that
ever
stuff.
see a Jedi eat in the prequels? Like a single time?
Whoa, wait, what didn't
Yeah,
Qui-Gon
no,
and the
they-
others
Whoa.
have dinner
They-
with Shmi?
Yeah, they do have dinner with Shmi, but that's
Oh, you're
somebody
right.
else serving them dinner. That's not them eating voluntarily. They never
Totally
eat
forgot.
voluntarily.
I mean, Obi-Wan
Anyway.
met that one guy at the bar.
Let's
Jack-
play the video. Let's play the game. Sorry. Okay, Therese, did you find out what's password?
Manifest Pedaliaceae.
Oh, I have to say the manifest part, as does and Alon has to say
I did my part.
Wait a second.
pedal
Pediosae.
assy.
I don't know the pronunciation. I accept anything. Pedialyte worked. The
Pedialyte.
the vault slowly moves out of the way, or the vault door slowly rolls out of the way, revealing just what you'd expect.
Also-
A giant, kind of shiny. You can see your reflection in the thing.
Wait, is that the black box?
That is the black
It's
box.
immense.
It is huge
Is that a mimic?
Damn, that's very big.
and featureless and empty.
Do we just start yelling about Reginald and tell him to come here? Or what?
Well,
Okay.
first off, where are the controls? That's what I'm looking for first.
So, you look around the room, and in one corner, there is actually another book. And it is hanging from a chain on the wall.
Oh,
Ah,
that doesn't
Skitter.
seem...
Skitter, can you look at the book? It must be written in Dwarvish again.
Yeah, no, this is the failsafe. I mean, if you want, I can figure out how to get the train under our control again. It might take a little while, though.
Okay.
Like, a long time. This is the previous book, plus somebody sandwiched in a bunch of extra stuff. With, like, diagrams and stuff. Ooh, this is cool.
Now, can I detect magic on this box?
It is, pure magic.
It is purely magical in nature. That's all I can discern?
And we're just gonna hand this off?
It is just this, like... It's kind of like... You don't really know what to do with it. It looks like the box itself is pure magic. But you can't see the contents or anything like that.
There's no lid.
You don't have
or-
X-ray vision.
Right, but there's no lid or any kind of designs or inscriptions or holes.
Nope. It is just featureless and empty.
Huh.
You
I
can
really
touch
can
it.
see my reflection
Yeah,
in
I
this.
was gonna like poke it with my finger.
Okay, it's kind of like touching glass.
Oh, it's so smooth.
Yeah, it is perfectly smooth. In fact, there's actually no friction. Maybe your hand just kind
I
of
attempt
like you
to-
touch it, you just sleep.
I attempt to do a fingerprint smudge on side the box.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I only have fish oil. Sorry.
so you know when you like step on a banana peel and slip?
Uh-huh.
That's what happens, but with your hand.
Does anyone actually know what that feels like, though?
I
No, but we've
cooked
all
with
seen
oil
it in
before,
cartoons.
so yes. All right. Well, I guess I do
I mean-
like a 360 walk around and look for features.
Vivi said that it contains a whole other dimension or something. That it. Hey, can't I just teleport it to her? She wanted it. Vivi.
Yes?
So we found the black box. Should I just give it to you?
I hadn't really considered that possibility. Sure.
How do you teleport dimension without tearing dimension?
Everyone we've seen acquire power has used it against us.
Well, so. You said that this had enough material, more than enough material for you to make what you need, right?
Yes. I'm still just trying to process. The idea of you giving me that box seems wildly, like
No-
a terrible idea, but at the same time,
Why
it
is it?
should work.
Why is it terrible, Vivi?
I mean, that is an entire dead plane of existence condensed into a small, deliverable package.
And what would create something like this? How could someone create something like this?
It takes
What
a
if we
lot
use
of work.
packing peanuts?
I mean, I'm sure there are packing peanuts in there.
What?
I mean, you don't just pack away an entire dimension without at least a little bit of a buffer. Sure, take the rod, see what happens.
Okay.
Oh God.
I bring up the rod. Are there any Vivi
Yeah,
things?
there is Vivi.
Now, how do I teleport something without teleporting myself?
Just touch the end
Okay.
to it, and then press the button.
Okay, I touch the end to it, and I press the button.
Okay, so there, you probably don't know the noise.
Now, why is it so terrible that I give this to you?
So, you've already pressed it.
I know.
So she does not... So almost immediately, there's just, like, horrible static as you see the box, like, kind of slowly scrunch and start, like, to sloop into the rod.
Whoa!
Oh.
But it takes a while. It sounds like when a hard drive is dying. You know that like kind of bad grinding noise? Yeah. So it sounds like that, and it is going very slowly.
Wow.
I hope it does not get jammed halfway through because, oh boy.
Maybe if you jump in, you can find Riven.
I get on the other side of the box and kind of like give it a little helpful shove.
Wait. But then
The
you just slide off
grinding
it.
noise kind of increases as you do
Don't
so.
rush the universe.
You can't tell me what to do. Push.
Now,
Okay, roll a strength check.
was this what Reginald was after, or did he just want access to the train?
I guess it doesn't matter to us one way or the other.
Dimitri, roll
I'm
that strength
rolling,
check.
I'm rolling.
Okay. Yeah,
of course
you're
I
not
failed.
helping that much.
You're probably sliding off its smooth surface.
Yeah, you're mostly just kind of like slippy handy your hands all over the thing trying to find purchase. It's really funny.
Now, but can I still ask Vivi why?
No, anytime you try and use that sending stone, it just makes horrible noises.
Ah, it's
I bet on
interfering
her
with
end,
our
she's just like,
with
this
our
was a terrible idea
reception.
to encourage.
So is this it? Did we win? Can we just leave the train?
No, we must reunite Grin with Alduin.
I'm
So,
surprised that Reginald hasn't arrived
I mean,
yet.
the afterlife is a reunitement of sorts.
Also, Skitter is
Wait.
reading the book. Morn, what's up?
Morn has moved closer to you, and I am actually prepping. I'm prepping the thing, so it's the reason. The reason why Reginald hasn't done anything is because I'm busy. Prepping the proper
It's
boss
okay.
encounter
I
for
can
you
stall
guys.
for time.
Yeah, you
With,
guys can stall for time plenty.
Did anyone else get the feeling that this thing is sort of like a da 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 do do type of thing?
Well, I was thinking, yeah, that thing. It was sitting on the moon,
Oh,
and it appears to the chimpanzees, or were they the
yeah,
Neanderthals?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Da
They were
da da do do
Okay.
do 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 do.
So as you are kind of goofing around, you hear. Wait, no. Let me. I'm almost done.
I start making slapping noises on the side
You
of the
hear
thing.
Morn say,
Well, that is a big demon.
Wait.
Oh,
Merry
I'm interested.
Christmas.
no, stop moving for a second. I gotta copy you guys over.
Whoa,
I'm
wait,
not
wait.
interested.
This box is a demon,
Okay, let me.
or is there another demon coming on board?
Morn's not in the room.
So,
Oh, okay. I didn't know if she was peering in and being like, "Oh yeah, that's a demon," and I'm like, "What? No."
so you guys are. Let me switch maps. I had to make this seamless because I didn't know how you were approaching this.
Oh man.
So you guys are here.
I can't see nothings.
I see. We have
Oh,
to
I
zoom
see.
in.
Yeah, you're on the left.
On the left
Okay.
side, because the boss battle's on the right side.
Yeah. And you look out. So Dimitri, you can see something's wrong with the engine. In fact, you see kind of debris flying.
Oi.
Uh-oh.
So what do you guys do?
Oh no,
You
now we're
can't hear
going
anything.
nowhere slowly.
You can't hear anything over the horrible grinding noise.
I mean, I can't move because the rod's still sucking up the box, right?
Yeah. No, I mean you can leave the rod there.
I walk over and grab Drez.
I do not consent.
Oh right. I forgot to copy Skitter over. Let me fix that.
I like how he's basically I've become his mount at this point.
The reason why I'm a little bit... I'm concerned about leaving the rod unattended because that's our ticket out of here, too.
I mean, I could watch it, I guess.
Are you sure, Skitter?
I mean, you might want to turn around.
Oh, okay.
So you turn around, and you're the last person to see this goddamn monstrosity kind of lurking at the
Oh,
other end.
Dang.
And it seems to be making noises, but you can't hear them over the hard drive grinding noise. It looks bad. It looks mad. You do see Brungren also kind of on the floor here-ish.
Come on. Oh,
Yeah,
alright.
he's a little bit
We
large.
got to help him. You want to fight the demon, Lorian, yes?
She is charging.
Oh.
She says nothing.
We must help our friends that we barely know.
Okay, so as you get out there,
I don't even know their names.
a bunch of imps kind of start clouding around. You notice the entire engine has been destroyed. Possibly. You don't really see it anymore. There is just I guess there's fragments of bedroom and a bunch of imps. Roll for initiative.
Fuck.
Okay.
I'm
Initiative.
just gonna add a turn for.
I kept
That's
clicking.
not encouraging.
But it
That's
is.
bad.
Ah.
Wow. Okay.
And it begins.
So much for the. Remember those dice rolls we had before?
Yeah.
Here comes the ones.
Okay. And then Lorian Morin is right there with you guys. Let's see, and then the imps are 16. Am I missing anybody?
No, I don't believe so.
Although apparently initiative has not actually taken proper effect here. So let me get this set up. So there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna reorder this, though it probably doesn't matter too much. Or maybe it did take effect and it just didn't take effect well. Oh yeah, there we go. I just said it wrong. Well, that's fine. Okay, so there's the proper turn order that people are watching. Took a while to get here. And Skitter's gonna come and join you guys. I think we got more important things than that rod, probably. Oh shit, I never fixed the imps. Oh well. We'll live.
Famous
So,
last words before we were doomed forever.
Skitter is immediately just... Well, I guess he doesn't come and join you. Skitter disappears from the universe.
Are you able to flip us so we actually face the fight?
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
Seem to find the flip tool in this game, if it
There
even
you
is
go.
available to us.
I can't even do the flip thing either.
I mean, Shell, you're from space clearly, so you're always doing the moonwalk. So we are set up now. So I'm gonna turn Brungren. He's like passed out over here, and Lorian Morn actually goes first, if only because she charged off before anybody was really ready for her. And she's going to take a swing and a very bad miss. Okay.
I started off over here, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are there. You don't know what Skitter's up to. Nobody can see him. It is the imps and the demon's turn. So the imps are actually, they're going to start congregating, I guess, around you guys. You have 2 imps each. And they're just going to start stinging. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, so Drez, this is you. I think both of those hit. Correct?
That's,
I don't remember what your AC was.
I'm refinding it a little bit. There it is. They rolled a 23 and a 17?
Yeah.
Did ties hit?
Yes, ties hit.
Then they hit.
Okay, so you take 10 damage.
Off to a
Ouch.
good start.
Yep. And you don't have to worry about poison. Okay. Grekmitri, you are fine. And Lauren, you get crit
Ow.
for...
Well, actually, can I use cutting words to? Oh no, that's a crit. I can't do anything.
You take 7 damage from a crit and make a constitution check.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a Constitution.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for poison, right?
Yeah, these guys are poison. Okay, so you are feeling woozy.
Oh.
So you have disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay.
And you get another con save at the end of your next turn. Yeah.
And if I keep doing condition saves, do I eventually overcome it, or
Yeah.
does it get worse?
You can overcome it, but we'll get to that when we get there. You get a con save at the end of your turn. Okay, so that's their turn. And then everybody make a reflex save.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I really
And-
should have blessed everybody
Oh,
before we
boy.
did this.
What's reflex?
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Oh, it's gonna be Dex?
Let's see.
Oh no.
So let me.
I really should have blessed everybody before we did this.
I don't think they
Okay.
can save you from a nat 1.
So, so Drez, you take. You take 15 damage, and you are sent hurtling into the void.
Oh.
But then you kind of stop there.
You did this to me.
You're like maybe 30 feet from the train and just kind of hanging in midair.
I'm gonna pick up the tiny lizard and pull him into the middle of the combat scenario.
Let's see. And Dimitri, you also take 15 damage, but you are not knocked off.
Okay.
And then it also actually obliterates 2 of the imps.
Whoa. Friendly fire.
It doesn't seem to care. It mostly just seems to be screaming. You can, I mean, make perception checks.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Sorry, I was reading something.
Okay.
How much damage did I take?
You took 15 damage? Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I did that wrong. There we go. Jeez. Okay. And then screaming. What was I supposed to do a check for?
Perception.
Okay.
Okay. You can faintly hear Reginald somewhere in there screaming at you for fucking up his box.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoops.
So, now it's your guys' turn. So, I guess Alarin and yeah, so you go last. So, Dimitri and Drez, you guys get to go. Drez, you are floating, you have no purchase, and you're a little bit further away.
Does he have access to his like vine whip or something to get back?
Not at this range.
No,
Yeah.
not that range.
I know one thing I can do. Ah, fuck.
Well,
No.
you
No way.
well, you zap him for not much, but he does take damage.
Of course I would roll a 1 on damage.
You guys are
This has
you
been
wasted
going well.
literally all of your good rolls on stupid meta knowledge that you have no use for.
I guess I'm actually likely to roll a 1 because it's 3 dice.
Okay, what, have I used any skills since the last rest? Sorry.
Oh right, those are all d10s. That's a terrible roll. It's 3
I haven't used
d10s.
any
Wait, you
spells,
rolled?
actually.
Oh, I see. You rolled. Yeah, that is pretty bad.
That's a 3 d10 and I got an 8.
I didn't keep track of my things. Oh well. Cool. Okay. My turn?
Okay, yeah, it is your turn.
Okay, for my action, I'm going to bless everybody, except for Skitter
Okay,
and
that is
Lorian.
fine.
Yep, and then I can take. Can I also do another spell as a bonus action?
No, unless
No.
it says it can be cast as a bonus action.
It can be cast as a bonus action.
Then you can cast it as a bonus
Does
action.
bless give
Okay.
an extra?
It's 1d4 to all savings throws.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Well,
For like a minute or just one?
you. Let me check that.
I'm actually out of range.
Uh.
Actually, everyone's out of range.
Oh,
It
how?
looks
in
like
range.
it's for
Skip.
1 minute, all throws.
And it's 30 feet.
It's no, you're just within range. I'm kind of ignoring the grid because it's
I'm
actually
just
they're
at
like
30
2.5
feet.
squares.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2.5 feet per square because I scaled the train really bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's whenever make a attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, you can roll a d4 and add that to your
Oh
roll.
shit! Bless is a lot better than I thought it was. Okay.
Plus, it's a lot better than I thought it was. I thought it only applied to savings throws.
Yeah. No. All right.
Okay.
So you guys are blessed. And what was your other spell that you're casting?
I'm going to cast a Divine or Shield of Faith to give me +2 AC.
Okay. And
That's it.
Alarn, what are you gonna do?
Those
You've
are
been
both
poked.
concentration spells.
You feel.
Oh,
you
they
feel
are both concentration. You're right.
drowsy.
So I don't cast Shield of Faith then.
Okay. You can drink a healing potion if you have any left.
Yeah, I'll do that real quick.
Alarn?
Oh, okay.
Good catch, Strez. Thanks. I mean, Keith.
It's so easy to go in MMO mode where you're just used to stacking like 10 buffs on your character, and that's just
Yeah.
how RPGs work.
No, but if we do that, we get stupid overpowered real fast. So
I mean, okay, so I have two options. I can try to destroy the imp in front of me, or I can try making the boss do as I say or laugh its face off again, which might diffuse the situation, but I don't know how high its rolls are going to be. So I will attempt to use suggestion on it.
Okay. What are you gonna suggest to the giant demon creature?
Well, so it's actually going to be to like Reginald within it. Isn't Reginald controlling the thing? Isn't
He is
it?
somewhere in there.
Okay. I'm going...
I just realized my grappling hook was hanging off the side of that tower that exploded.
Okay.
Yeah, no. He is not actually immune to any kind of mental attacks. Okay.
This would be a great time to have that grappling hook.
So, I'm going to suggest to Reginald and the creature, which I can only assume is the embodiment of the train, right? It's not the demon, correct? Or is it like a demon that is the train that is the security system, or the demon?
It gets a little bit muddy.
Okay. So I will say, Reginald, the box is going to a better place. And I suggest that you relinquish control of the train, let us go, and there'll be more treasure for you on other worlds, on other planes. But you do not need to take it by force and with so much blood on your hands. And I'm going to... Do I have to do a roll? It has to...
No, he has to save.
He has to save. And
Okay.
can I also do cutting words to make sure that he gets a
Sure.
extra like die off of that?
Sure.
1 die 6. Subtract 1 die 6 from the creature's roll.
Okay. Let me see if I can do this. All right. What's the DC?
Oh.
Shell, you need to remember this.
Sorry, is it for specifically for the spell?
No,
or
it's all of
specifically
your
for
spells.
me?
All spells have the same DC for you.
It's on the spell book tab of your character sheet.
The spellbook tab. All right. Save DC Bard 15. I remembered it was 15.
15. Okay. You hear kind of the screaming stop, and you hear Reginald say, "Huh, well, I guess if you put it that way." He's actually going to step. Let's unshrinkify him. He steps out of the smoke.
What?
He does not have his hat or his jacket, or his pouch or his whip. And
Does he have pants on at least?
Yeah, he has pants on.
Okay.
And it's like, well, I guess when you put it that way. Let me see. Let's skitter. Oh, right. That's your turn. So he steps out. And then...
What, is Morn gonna stab him to death?
No, then he gets fucking crushed by the demon behind him.
Oh!
Yeah.
No!
So he gets smushed for... let's see.
I sort of feel bad now. Hope
So
it's not
he
too much
takes
damage.
16 damage. He's flattened but not killed.
Okay.
But he is smushed into the deck, and it's like, hey! We were partners! And then it is your guys' turn while I figure out how Skitter's action rolls.
Justice.
Now,
All right,
has
Drez goes. I
Reginald
guess.
leaving the demon done anything to its form, or...
As far as you can tell, no. As far as you can actually tell, Reginald was just in there somewhere.
Really? So he wasn't being used as some kind of
Nope.
physical anchor?
That demon
or-
is tied to the train.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have worked on the introduction, but had you guys figured out how to get into the engine room, you would have seen what happened. But that's something that didn't happen. Let's focus on what does happen. Skitter, Skitter is going to smash a knuckle for... Smash a knuckle for... Ooh, painful. And then Lorian Morn... Oh, moves after. Okay, so the imps are gonna go for the sting again. Okay, so... I guess one of the imps is gonna go for Lorian Morn. One of the imps is gonna move to Gruk, so...
Did we
let's
ever
see.
describe this thing for the audio listeners?
Yeah,
The,
probably not, actually.
the demon?
So, it is this giant... well, if we're lucky, the audio listeners will actually maybe be able to see the thumbnail for it.
Smoke swirls
But
all
it is
about
this big skeletal white demon with really long arms and kind of an emaciated form, and the face is all like craggy and shit.
And
It
it's
honestly
got
kinda
like
looks
one of
like
those
Al-
venom tongues.
It
Yeah,
kind of looks
venom
like
tongue.
albino Groot in a fart cloud.
Sure, yeah.
A
Albino
fart cloud
Groot.
of his own making.
It
But
is-
also, he's as big as an entire train car.
yeah. He absorbed the entire train engine as mass and is now wailing on you guys with train mass demon. I don't know. Theatrics. So let's see. Alarn, you get stung again. Roll another con save.
Ouch.
And
That's no good.
okay. You
Well,
are
she can do a 1d4 on top of that.
Oh, right.
yeah, you get a 1d4. Okay, Bird, your armor class was what? 19 or 17?
It's now 19.
Okay. Wait, with the Shield of Faith?
Yeah, I don't have it.
So you're
right,
17.
That's another concentration. I'm at
Okay.
17.
So
I
make
think
make two. You gotta make a concentration check and a constitution check.
Okay. What's the concentration check?
I don't know. Actually, this is new ground for me. Oh, in what ways can a spellcaster's... Oh, okay. So actually, it looks like you falling over and stuff will not interrupt your concentration. You have to be knocked out to lose concentration. Never mind.
In
Yeah.
general, if an action wouldn't normally provoke an act of opportunity, you don't need to make a concentration
Okay, here
check.
we go. Whenever
seems
you
fair.
take damage while you're concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration DC. Concentration. The DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher.
Ooh,
So
half the damage you take.
yeah,
That could
so
be up there.
yeah.
Damn it.
it
D&D
could.
Wiki is now playing shitty ad music really loudly.
Oh, that's the favorite. Okay, so the DC is 10 to keep it
Okay.
up.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll 1d10. Well, okay,
No,
I
you
use...
roll.
I'm-
You roll your Constitution check.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Well, you're fine.
turns out that's like your stat.
Yeah, doesn't bug you. Okay, but you have been stabbed for 5 damage
Okay.
by a poker. All right.
What about my damage?
You take 7 damage.
Okay.
And then Lorian Morn gets stabbed and miss. Lorian Morn is going to try and hit the demon. She hits. Okay. So Lorian Morn is just wailing away on this thing. She cares for nothing but killing it. The imps don't bother her. I guess actually she's much closer at this point. You don't even see her. She's right in the smoke. Okay, now it is Gruck's turn. Gruck Mitri.
I guess I'll kill an imp. Or attempt to. Toot. And we'll do. Hang on.
So I have a soundtrack.
There you go. 12.
Set for this. You miss.
Okay.
So I'm just listening to various. Well. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you really did not.
Oh boy.
Your rolls are. Yeesh. All right, Drez, it's your turn.
Yeah, I forgot it's called the Axe of Burning Axe Lightning. That's
okay,
better.
so you're zapping the dude. Who are you zapping?
The monster or one of the
I don't
imps?
think I even have line of sight on the imps at this point.
No, you can see the imps plain as day.
I choose not to.
Okay,
we're too
so you
close to
zap
many
him
of
for a
them.
good old wow. Let's see if it can make it. Its Dex is miserable.
Well, it is a smog monster.
It is a gargantuan monster trying to dodge a lightning bolt.
It dodges the lightning bolt.
No!
Oh.
Not fully, but it dodges it.
But so it takes half damage.
Yep. All right. So now it's Alarin. Your turn.
Okay, my turn.
I doubled my roll, but I didn't double my results.
I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers
Okay.
on the imp immediately in front of me.
So it has
So
to
it
make
has
a
to do a
save.
wisdom save, and on a failed one it takes 3d6.
Okay, let me just figure out
On
what
a
it's.
successful save it takes half as
Okay,
much
it
damage.
fails. Roll your damage.
Ooh, okay. But do I have to roll 6 times and take the 3 worst?
What?
Because I'm at a disadvantage.
No, disadvantage only works if you tried to hit him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it and you also get a +1 because of your choker.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Remember that affects everything, so you should probably make sure that affects your
So how do I get to like add on to my rolls?
I have no idea.
Okay. I'll just have to.
You just need to remember these things so I don't have to remind you.
All
Okay,
right.
so it feels the whispers and it kind of contorts, but it is not down yet.
It's supposed to
is-
run away, by the way.
Oh, it runs away? Okay.
And must immediately use its reaction time if available to move as far away as it can.
It runs away. Alright, and then Skitter is... Let's see if I can find Skitter in this mess. Yep, that's enough to hit. And Skitter is going to hit it pretty hard. So you, every once in a while, you just see a hammer kind of flash out of the smoke, hit the thing in the jaw, and then teleport away. Okay, it is now Imp's turn. They are going to... So, the one that ran away from you, does it keep running, or, like, what's its deal? Does it just run once?
I think it might just run away for the one
Okay.
save, yeah.
So, it's actually going to go after Gruk Mitri, seeing as you're bullying it. And they are going to get Stabby Pokey.
Uh-oh.
So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so roll a con save. And a concentration.
Okay.
And don't forget, you get the, Yep.
Alright, so that's con. What's
Okay.
concentration?
Also con. Just do 2 con checks. Every time you get hit by these imps,
There you
2.
go.
Okay, so you keep your bless, but you are feeling woozy and have you're disoriented
Okay.
and have disadvantage. Let's see. It is... Oh yeah, it's the big old demon's turn. It's
How
gonna...
much damage do I take?
You don't take damage from the... Oh, right. From the stinger. Let me find this. I really wish there was an easier way that I could keep these numbers. You take 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay. So now it is... oh, it's the big demon's turn. Who would it hit? It's pissed at Reginald. It's gonna try and kill Reginald. You've pulled out a tank by accident.
I didn't mean to. I thought that we would be able to end the conflict peacefably.
It doesn't
Another
like being
NPC
betrayed.
suffers for our benefit.
Alright, it is gonna squash Reginald for another, how much damage? This thing hurts when you get hit by it directly. There we are. Okay, Reginald is out cold.
Oh no!
He's gotten smushed.
At
I
last.
guess technically he did get to do something.
Finally,
I guess
shut up.
I guess he had actually run away. Now that I'm
Micro
thinking
nap
about it.
this.
Yeah, he had run, and now he is unconscious in the corner. It is now Lorian Mornstern, and you guys figure out your actions because you're up next.
Okay.
Always figure out your actions ahead of time, if you can. Squish his image to 1 square. Can do.
That's even better, right?
Okay.
There you go.
All right. It would be +6, would it? Oh. Okay. You can hear Lorian Morn is going to town there. Oh right. Lorian Morn's getting hit. All right, Bird. It's your turn.
Okay. I attack the imp below me.
Okay. Well, you kill it.
Alright,
I
there you
need to
go.
re-roll those numbers. And Drez.
There's 2 1s in that roll, and it's still a 19. Jesus.
Impressive.
I more or less have one thing. Hooray!
Can't you do more than actually calling the lightning? Oh, as you
Potentially,
can
although
call
I-
it down as an action. Yeah, there we go. All right. It is going to.
There's only so much to be done right now.
It is
I
going
am
to keep dodging
floating
that
in
lightning.
space.
It has a
Dodge
plus.
the lightning.
It has a +2 to Dex, and it is just acing these rolls. Okay. So you guys have Alarin. It's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to come forward and stab at the nearest imp with my rapier, but because I have the ill effect of poison on me, I'm gonna have to do 2 rolls,
Yes.
right?
Yes. 2 rolls, but you get a +1 die 4 on both of them.
Oh, why am I
Okay.
floating out here anyway? Am I like spinning or
1,
something,
2.
or am I just weirdly
Kind
stuck
of looks
in
like
space?
it. Kind of feels like physics has stopped once you go
Am I
past
in a
certain
jello
point.
cloud?
You're just kind of in a void. In fact, the only reason why there's gravity is because of the train itself. And you get far enough away from the train, there's just no gravity.
So
you can
I
see
take
a.
16 with the 12 piercing +2, right?
Okay, so you just destroy an imp from the universe. Yeah, Drez, you actually see a rock floating kind of nearby.
From what?
Yeah, where
I
was the
threw
rock?
that earlier.
Oh, wow.
All right, so
That's very specific.
Brungren is gonna get up.
Brungren's alive?
Yeah,
He's
he was just very wounded, but not anymore because Skitter gave him like 3 health potions. And he is going to. He's gonna shoot a lightning bolt at the big guy.
Watch him hit.
Nope.
Does. No? He doesn't hit.
Nope. Wow, that's just miserable. It dodges. This thing dodges lightning. It dodges all lightning.
I mean, maybe it's because it's shrouded in fog and how you're casting it, it's not quite as accurate. I don't know.
Let's see. Just re-rolling, rechecking a couple of things. I forgot I have.
No, but that would
Math
be its
problems.
dodge because your accuracy is determined by your roll.
Okay, there we go.
So,
Yeah, no, lightning is a reflex save, and they're terrible. Okay, so you guys are. Okay, you guys have killed all but 1 imp. Oh, right, Skitter's turn. I'm just trying to figure out Brungren, because effectively he just has lightning bolt every 3 turns and then just a wrench, which is a hammer. He's not exactly the most unique character.
Hey.
Okay, Skitter is going to. What is. Okay, I haven't been doing the AC wrong on this guy. Let's see. Wait, I already rolled to hit? You guys can... No, not figure out your actions. Damn it. Okay, so once again the hammer flashes. And who's this guy gonna hit? I guess first and foremost I should see if it actually sees Skitter. Because that's kind of an important part. Because if it can see Skitter... I don't think True Sight helps against just a person hiding. Why the hell does it... Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, it doesn't see Skitter at all. Okay, so it is going to... I guess it's just going to try and crush Lorian more next. Since you guys are just bothering with the imps. It's not really interested in you guys, yeah? Alright. And it is going to hit Lorian Morn for... 14 damage. She is hurting. Okay. So it is now the imp's turn. It is going to try and stick Gruck with the pointy end, and it misses. Okay, now it's your turn.
Whenever a heroic, legendary type armored character shows up as like some sort of famous hunter to like fight for our side, they always get like sacrificed for our benefit.
Alright. So,
We
I'm
didn't
going
even
to
see
do
what
something
happened to Burns.
badass. I'm going to do Find Steed ability to
Okay.
make Drez come back to the train. And to
So
aid
I
in
can
his
die
quest,
there.
I'm going to make him. I'm going to imagine him a new shape. Can I do that now, Wander? I forget.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm
Am
going
I
to
gonna,
make
am
him.
I gonna be a pony?
No, he's going to come to me as one of those badass like Chinese myth dragon things that
Okay,
brings good luck and rain.
Okay,
Which
so
dragon?
you now have like a dragon noodle sandwiched between your thighs, but he can't fly, and he has like teeny little legs. So effectively, you have a giant snake with vestigial limbs.
Is that a big head and little arms?
Okay, he's here. He's not quite as awesome as I expected,
You
but
could
he's
have
a lot
asked for-
longer.
You could have asked for a green dragon or, you know, a dragon.
Okay, so
Can you
Drez,
make him stretch out the sprite like 7 tiles long?
Drez, for
I
the
am
time
having personality crises.
I have left your current stat block in the podcast chat. You are now a boa constrictor for all intents and purposes.
Oh,
What?
Oh no!
because he's reduced in
So
size
you have
so much
limbs,
that-
sort of.
What is happening?
Hey, 30-foot swim. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, your
god.
AC is garbage. That's bad.
I had to figure out which stats
Oh god!
actually changed.
No! Oh no, that looks
Ah.
so bad.
What have you done?
He looks like an SNES sprite. Like he's all mode 7 graphic out now.
Oh god, I can see it coming towards me, the edge of the. Okay,
There we
that's
go.
better.
No one man should have all this power.
Durr, durr, durr.
So you have summoned your steed. Is that an action or is it a bonus action? I don't remember. What we
Actually, that's a
wanted.
good question. I think summoning my steed is a bonus action.
Okay.
I mean, insofar as making him come to me, I think it's actually bonus.
Okay,
Well,
well,
let me
there you
look.
go. Yeah, so you summon Drez from 30 feet away through the ether as a snake to you.
Yeah, that's the statistics of the chosen form.
Yep, so you now have a boa constrictor between your little legs.
Uh-huh.
Why?
How do you like my trouser snake?
No, we can't have another night snake.
I mean, you've summoned a night snake, whether you like it or not. You have already set foot upon the path of Night Snake Mastery. All
My
that's left is for you to
agency.
figure out how to use it properly.
My
Oh,
agency.
Alright, so you have an
Alright.
action, and your Night Snake has his turn.
Okay, I will atop my night snake. I will lean over and give an axe attack to the The imp was next to me.
All right,
Wow.
you
Oh, but
miss.
What? With
Wait,
D4?
roll bless. No,
Hey!
you destroy him. Oh, but that's not a crit. That's just max damage. Yeah, there is not much of that imp left. You don't cut him in half so much as you obliterate his remains with both halves of the axe.
Ride my steed, carry me into battle.
You get the very distinct feeling putting your full weight on Drez will kill him.
Oh, I don't.
There's no servant.
Oh, don't worry, you've already killed me. You're bringing me back here. Oh no.
But now you can eat Reginald.
I'm going to die.
It will take you 2 months to digest him.
All right.
I'm going to die.
What is your turn?
We can try lightning, and also we can try. Yeah.
You are sandwiched firmly between Greknichu's thighs. You're his trouser snake until you beat him in a strength contest.
Oh.
He is. This is mounted combat, man. You don't just
is
unmount your rider.
This is not okay.
You're my steed.
I've never
Still sad
roleplayed
to be a
more
player.
violated a character.
Okay. So it gets a reflex save, which is yeah, hey, for once you actually managed to hit it properly.
Yay!
Alarin, it's your turn.
Is this what victory feels like? Ball sweat?
Well, no, he's wearing splint mail. It's more like old leather. And ball sweat.
Okay. So, I'll come forward and use Vicious Mockery on it.
Okay. It gets a will save, right?
Let's see. Unleash a string of insults. It must succeed a wisdom savings throw or take 1 die.
Alright.
damage.
It succeeds heartily.
Whoa. Okay. That's too bad. Otherwise, it would have taken a penalty on its next roll. But now I'm closer.
Yep. Alright, and Skitter is going to attempt to...
I was gonna say it was a hack job.
Yeah.
Since it got hacked.
Skitter is going to attempt to hammer it again. Jesus Christ. This dude will not quit. Alright. So, at this point, the demon's actually looking pretty bad. The repeated hammer strikes for stupid damage have done a number on the thing. So it is actually going to cover the entire area in fog.
Oh.
Okay.
So you guys can't see. I wish I could do like proper line of sight. Actually, I can. Give me a second. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this going. I know exactly how to do this.
Well, does Drez still have Gust of Wind? I've already used mine, but if I have enough crystals to replenish my spell slots with, I could use it.
Okay. Can you guys see anything?
Nope.
No.
All right. Let me fix that. I'm gonna have to give you guys light radii, which won't take too long. Jeez, giving Drez one is kind of pain.
You have to give him a oval.
I'm sorry, is this inconvenient to you?
All right. Drez, can you see now?
Not unless I'm in the wrong spot somehow. No.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how the light radius worked specifically. Oh. No, area should be revealed. Are you pure dark? Let me see. Unfortunately, it's been a while since I've done mid's light. Let's try 5. Mid's light. Player permission C. Okay. Still nothing? Huh. I might have to give up on this. Oh. I forgot to... Oh. Has sight. Did that work? Nope.
Nope.
Huh. Let's try that. No. Or is it here? Yeah, I might have to turn this off. You forgot to check has sight, but I tried that and it didn't work. Oh. Maybe that? There we go.
Yeah.
That looks good. Yeah.
Okay.
The dress is probably giving off enough light for all of us, considering how stretched out it is.
Can you guys see Drez's?
I don't know.
I mean, I just see a rim of light, and I'm
Yes,
pretty.
this is
It's
Drez's.
Drez.
I think
so-
I have body
it's
dysmorphia.
because you guys have control over Drez.
Right.
There you go. That better?
That's
Yeah.
better. That's
Okay.
better.
So you guys are now engulfed in you guys are all engulfed in smoke. Drez, for reasons mostly just based on the fact that I don't feel like fixing you right now, you can see a hell of a lot more than anybody else because snake vision.
I am glowworm.
Yep. Nobody else, I believe, can see you. But so you guys are engulfed in smoke and are going to have a hard time moving around. I wish I could see if I can go into the map in background. There we go. Okay. So let's put like a just big old gray box of... That's not a big old gray box. This is a big old gray box over the ground. So you guys can't really see where you are or what's going on, at least for the time being. And then it is going to... Who's been hitting it? Well, it's going to see if it can spot Skitter. That's its number one thing, and it cannot. So it is going to try and... It's going to... Have any of you guys actually hit it yet? Except for Drez. No.
But I've yelled
Nope.
at it.
Alright, so it's just going to keep crushing on Lorian Morn, and it rolls a natural one. What the hell would this thing do if it... Well, alright.
It misses her completely
It-
and hits its imp. I don't
No,
know.
what it does is... So it gouted a bunch of smoke, and then it almost immediately just blows it all away with a bad whiff of its attack. Well, that was
God.
worthless. You guys... Yeah, shit! It deletes the world.
There we are.
Okay, there we go. So that was a whole lot of work for something that didn't actually do anything. I will not try that again. So you guys are up. It is. That was embarrassing.
We probably have to dust
Alright.
ourselves off, though.
Unfortunately, my mount is intelligent and therefore acts independently of me. So Drez needs to go first.
What?
Okay.
Mounted
I
combat
can't even-
tools.
I can't even support your weight.
I'll just, if you move, I'll just like pretend like kind of walk with you.
Why is this happening?
Mounted combat.
I only want to be not around the giant punch monster.
Hey, you can act independently. You can do whatever you want. If you're an intelligent mount, I can't actually direct you.
Why are we doing this? What is the goal? This can only do bad things. What happened to no doing stupid things? You just gave a speech. There was a whole speech about not doing this. I am complete. Wait, if I have independent movement, then why couldn't I leave last turn?
Because you're stuck in a vice grip between his two burly thighs.
I mean, can't...
You were
Can't he
effectively
release his
grappled
grip?
by ogre mass.
Yes, but like, if he moves in the direction I don't expect him to, I just assume he's squirming and I don't actually let him move that way. I'm like, oh, he's clearly not taking me towards the fight.
This doesn't. What?
My assumption is that Drez is way cooler with this idea than he actually is. And therefore, I'm assuming he's going to valiantly take me into the fight. So any sort of squirming that goes in the other direction, I assume is just him not knowing how to use his arm and legs.
Dimitri is the worst thing that happened to Drez. Greg dying improved nothing.
You don't know how mounted combat works. It's okay. I forgive you.
Lightning. Lightning is the only thing that makes sense anymore.
I'm imagining
Okay.
a snake.
Oh,
trying
you got him! You get him full blast on this one. Oops, I just tried to click in the righty part of the pen. That was dumb.
Oh, God.
Snakes.
We're just gonna
Spellcasting.
stand here, paralyzed, until he comes up with a better plan.
All right.
I'm trapped between the choices of running away from damage and suiciding.
Dimitri, your mount has extreme cowardice issues, and it is your turn.
And then I think I'm also
The
not going
coward
to sit
who was-
on a snake that just barfed lightning. So I'm going to stand up and, like,
The
step
coward
off of
who
him.
is the primary damage dealer of this fight.
I'm going to walk over to beside Lottie Lorne. Is this imp still here?
Yeah, there's an imp that's just been stabbing ineffectively at her the entire
Oh.
time. Turns out full
Alright.
plate is helpful.
Oh yeah, deflects a lot.
I'm
of
going
that.
to attack the imp.
Okay.
Hang on.
Bless.
Yeah.
Well, you miss. You whiff it. Also, you were in the smoke, so you have disadvantage as
Oh,
long as
okay.
you were inside of it.
Uh-huh.
Unless you have some alternate way of seeing through the smoke. Or anything
I
like
I've
do.
now been in between your legs and in your mouth.
Yep.
Yep.
You have been
When was the mouth?
earlier. He was
Oh,
carrying
right,
Drez.
right.
Yeah. He was wolf pupping Drez. So it is,
I should have let this body die.
Alarin, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. So, in order to attack it, I have to go up and attack its torso. I can't attack its arm over here because it
you
keeps
could,
moving.
I mean, you could make an acrobatics check and get up on the arm.
Oh man, that sounds
Oh,
dangerous. But it also sounds cool. So I will try attacking it. So it's acrobatics, right?
Yes.
And I get a plus. What was it? 1d4.
Well, that's attacks, and so
Oh,
you,
just attacks.
You leap off the train,
No.
and you are now just kind of floating in the void somewhere past its elbow.
Aw,
I can't summon her.
I know.
Oh well.
You can still do something. You've just flung yourself off into the void.
Okay. Well, am I in line with its head?
You're kind of like somewhere past here. Behind, like, the hand is not near you.
Well, when you cast spells, do you always have to cast on the ground, or can you cast it in the air if the creature
You
is
can
long
cast it
enough?
in the air. As long as it's within, like, 30 feet, which it probably is.
Okay. Is its head within 30 feet? It looks like its
Yeah,
head is within
what are you gonna
30
do?
feet. Okay. I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense. Okay.
You're
they ha-
shattering his face.
Yes.
Okay.
They have to make a Constitution saving throw, and if it fails, it takes 3d8 thunder damage, but half as much of it is successful.
Okay,
If
so...
it's made out of stone, crystal, or metal, it has disadvantage.
Okay. It succeeds, roll damage.
Okay, so I do 3d8. So it takes 5, but then do I do the 1d4?
No, that's
No.
that's to hit.
That's to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I kept thinking it was damage or something. Aw. Really?
Okay. Let's see. So that is that. It is Skitter's turn, who does not seem to be nearly as cursed as you guys are. Let's see. God damn. I think I might just have to kill Skitter off so you guys can actually have a proper boss fight at some point.
What? No.
He has done well over 100 damage to this thing. In fact,
Dang.
out of everything, only 2 people. Lauren Morn's only ever hit this thing twice for cumulative 30 damage. Skitter has hit it for. Give me a second on this one.
I mean, Drez has hit it for
Lightning.
a lot
Yeah.
of lightnings.
Skitter has hit it for about 116 damage, maybe more.
Dang.
I've probably only hit it for 20 total.
Because
if
it
even.
can't see
I haven't
him.
even attacked it yet.
This thing has no perception, so it literally cannot find Skitter unless Skitter reveals himself, and since he is hitting it and then hiding immediately, this is nothing. Okay.
All of this because I moonbeamed your freaking assassin mid-boss.
Yeah, no, you guys created a monster. Be very glad he's your
on our
friend.
side.
Yeah, okay, so that's Skitter's turn. He is... Okay, Dimitri, make a reflex save.
Okay.
Okay, so you managed to hop over the arm that goes sailing underneath you.
I have disadvantage, but bless. How does that do everything?
No, you only have disadvantage on attacks, not
I-
dodges.
Oh. But
Yeah.
I also have poison. I got
That's the to hit. Like your vision's all swimming.
okay. Okay. Cool.
Let's see. Yeah, I didn't want to make the imps too overpowered. Though I guess they only ever hit one of you guys. Well, 2 of you guys. I don't know. It's rough. Okay. Let's see. So the other one. So what happens is Lorian has to make a. Yeah. Okay. So Lorian is blown clear off the train,
Oh.
and the imp is pulped.
Oh, that's good. I like that part.
Yeah, the imp is destroyed in front of your eyes and just turns into yet more ash, and Lorian Morn is crunched and thrown off the train. And she
Oof.
looks kind of bad.
Oh no.
It is now your turn.
Alright, I guess I'll tick. What else can I do? I've pretty much used all my spells.
Okay, you got disadvantage but bless. Remember.
Yes. So I don't. So what is disadvantage?
You roll again.
Okay. And we take the lower. That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
So you do hit him. Let's see. And you do 22. So you were hit by a fresh hot blast of ash, and you just hear. I mean, this thing is well on its way out. You guys have only just entered the fray, but have already managed to do a ton of damage. It is Drez, your turn.
This is all I know anymore.
And
Oh,
what's Brungren
fuck.
been doing all this time, or have you been forgetting
How
about
many
him?
of those can you cast?
I've been forgetting about
I can
Brungren
keep
mainly
going for
because he
10
can only do
minutes.
2 things.
I can continually use Call Lightning every turn for the next 10 minutes
Wow.
until I break concentration.
Druids are bullshit. Alright.
He said the magic words, which was,
So you
got a
okay,
short rest.
Let me roll this. Yeah, well, I mean, you took a nap.
It was necessary for lore reasons. That's why I
Okay.
couldn't solve the puzzle.
You hit him full on in the face. And he kind of shrugs it off. Okay.
One of these days, I'll do an above-average roll
what's he
with
gonna
this damn spell.
What can he do?
I can go all the way up to 30.
Okay, so this thing's looking real bad. Like death's door bad. It is going to... give me a 1, 2, or 3. Any of you.
3.
3.
Okay. Alright.
If
Because
I'm
you-
lucky, he won't even be able to identify the spells coming from me because it's coming from a cloud.
Okay, and now give me another 1 to 3. Wait, no, never mind.
Wait.
Okay. So, the worst thing possible happens.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
Behind you,
Another one?
a portal opens up.
Oh no.
And it's
It's-
Greg.
Spits out another one of them.
Oh, of course.
What?
Wait, what? There's more than one?
Yeah.
No.
So it is summoned a friend, and its friend is not as impressive as this one. It doesn't look as like powered up, but it's on the other end of everything, and it is going to. They're both going to take swipes at you. So everybody make a reflex save, and I'm gonna roll for Brungren's attacks because.
This is where I die. Oh no. Oh no!
Oh,
no!
R.I.P. everybody.
Okay. Okay, so Dimitri, you take. You take 8 damage, and you are flung off the train. You land somewhere near Lorian Morn. Let's see. Drez, you are noodled off the train, and also take... Actually, this is the other one that's hitting you. You also take 8 damage. Wow.
I'm surprised I'm able to dodge while floating.
And... yeah. Actually, no, you didn't have to dodge. You were not in the... They have cleared the train. Let's see if Brungren is A-okay. He has a...
I barely
well, he's
accept
on
why
the
we're
train.
here.
He's on the train, but he takes 10 damage.
I'm wondering, like, if there's
And
a
it's
way
flattened.
to tell Skitter, like, where's the rod?
You can see from your position through the window the I've managed to somehow hide that section of the car from the universe. Let me see if I can fix that.
Yeah, has the black box been
There we go.
dispatched of?
Boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, goddamn it.
Oh,
more
no.
boxes.
Okay, so we send this to the back. Why the hell? I can't.
Did you somehow paint it onto the box layer?
I don't know. That's the weird part. I can't seem to select.
Well, I think it's because of the other monster.
No, it's not because of the other monster. I can't select the other boxes. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I know what I can do. Nope, I don't know how to do this. Oh, clear drawings. Yes. There we go, fixed it.
Now everything's blue for me.
Yeah, that's what I see now.
I know what I did. I know what I did.
It's alright, guys. The monster's not real. It's all blue screen.
Let's see.
Special edition released by George Lucas.
There we go. Now it's fixed?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's get rid of that smiley face. This program is a mess. Okay, but yeah, so you have 2 of these suckers now.
Theirs
And
is now
you are,
floating and confusingly a snake
you are all
and
floating
barely
in space.
conscious.
I guess Skitter actually should make his reflex saves, now that I'm thinking about it, because he's probably up in there. What is his
Consciousness
reflex?
is marginal at best.
I almost never have to do anything. Okay. How do I roll a dex? Oh. Did that work? Hey! Okay. Then the other one. Yep. Alright. So, you don't see him, but Skitter's doing some sick flips in there. I guess I'll move him onto the actual train since he's in here. And he... you hear Skitter over the radio through the static. What should I do?
Yeah, Skitter's outnumbered.
Yeah, because,
Yeah, he
I mean,
is.
He's panicking.
We have Brungren free and everything. I mean, if the rod is done sucking up the box, there must be a way to get all of us out of here.
Wait, the box has been sucked up all the way?
Well, I don't know if it has been.
Oh.
We haven't.
So
been
you
able to
see,
pick up-
I was gonna say this. You can see it through the window. The box is like maybe half gone.
Oh no!
Ah, great.
That's
Oh,
not
great.
enough time.
Yeah.
No, then that's not good enough at all.
It has been like less than a minute.
I guess seeing his escape is not an option. I guess I'll just keep hitting it. Which one? Big one, small one?
Big one. Big one.
Get rid of it if it's already
Okay.
injured.
He hurls his hammer. Let's see
Oh.
if we don't have... Yep.
The dwarven hammer?
Yeah, well, he's been chucking it this entire time. He's got it in the bag of returning.
Oh.
So it comes back to him. You effectively see him pull a hammer out of a bag, hurl it, hit the thing in the face, put his hand back in the bag, and pull it back out again. And so he hucks an epic hammer and knocks the thing clean out.
What?
He has knocked out the big one. Now I know if you got us the small one. So it is Dimitri, it's your turn.
What the hell can I do? I can't move, right?
You are right next to Lorien Morn, who is also equally useless.
I was thinking inventory items, and I'm like, even if I had the bag on me, I don't have arms, really.
How does this space work? Is it like space where if you push off another object, or...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You guys are effectively in just kind of...
Can you kick off Lorien
no
Morn to
gravity.
get back to the platform and then
Oh,
doom them to go
then she's
hurtling through space?
She's gonna go on forever, and that's gonna be terrible.
No, you kind of come to a stop after a little while. Otherwise, you
it
guys
has to
would
be
be
true,
hurtling
otherwise
off
we
into
wouldn't be
space.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you guys would be leaving, and Skitter would be on his own.
I reach out and I grab Lorien Morn, and I attempt to like do a like hammer toss of both of us and use action and equal
What?
parts reaction, so as to chuck me towards the train.
Okay, so you fling yourself. Which one are you flinging at? The unconscious big one or the little one?
I meant to just land onto the train.
No, you are on a hurtling course for a flying axe attack.
Then
You have to
we're
hit
going to
something.
little one.
Okay, so you hurdle through the air, roll to hit, you no longer have disadvantage. You are feeling high off adrenaline.
Oh, I love natural 20s.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
So you collide with the thing's face. Roll a die 100.
Okay.
So Bird rolled another nat 20 on the attack roll.
And max damage. Okay, so what does this do on a 12?
Very close to max damage. I was
Yeah, only one of the
2
dice
points.
is max.
I was only 2 points off
Okay.
of max damage.
So you hit the thing like a firework. On to everybody else, he does actually hit the thing like a firework. There is an explosion of fire and Grukmitri as he and the enemy demon tumble backwards into space, stunned by the explosion. And whatever I just described sounded twice as epic to Grukmitri because that's what the effect is. You're stunned and you believe something awesome just happened. And seeing something awesome just happened, something more awesome happened in your head, and you can come up with it and explain it later in tales of your heroism and glory. Okay. It is... Wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay.
Better I deal the damage than
Okay.
Skitto.
Yeah. So, Lorien Morn flings off into space and is effectively out of combat. She cannot... She's gone.
But she wanted to kill the demon. I'm the worst.
She has a crossbow. She'll probably help, but she's... Actually, yeah, she will help. She might be pissed about this. Lorien Morn will remember this. You see a crossbow... Wow. Okay.
Every crossbow shot, like, piddles her, like, a few inches further away.
How does radiant damage work? No, these guys do not have a weakness to radiant, do they? Oh, that'd be cool if they did. Oh well. Anyway. Let's see. So you see a crossbow bolt kind of come whizzing from the darkness of space, and hit the smaller one. Let's see. Drez, it is your turn.
What's even alive anymore? That was a very good...
Okay.
That was a climactic series of events.
It was. However, this thing had not been wounded yet. But so there's the demon, the smaller demon on the left, and it is
Well, the big
it's
demon's
stunned,
dead,
so
right?
it's kind of reeling, and it has a Dimitri on its face.
But the big demon's dead, right?
The big demon, you don't know if it's dead. It's slumped over, like on the ground.
Okay.
Well, let's see if he can ride the lightning. Oh, yeah? Yeah?
Okay, which one is that? Who are you aiming at?
I thought only the left one was alive.
Okay, so you're going. Okay, I don't know. And it fails.
Wait, is there any other target?
Let's see. I didn't know if you were like shocking the dead corpse or something.
He wants to bring it back to life. Defibrillate it.
Don't you die on me!
Okay, so you zap it from afar, and it looks a bit smoky, if it wasn't already kind of smoky. And Alarin, it's your turn.
Okay. So because we are floating in space, even though my mage hand can only typically carry 10 pounds, can it still push me back to the...
You can slowly scoot yourself, yes.
Okay.
You move about 10 feet per round, but yes, you can grab yourself by the seat of your pants and mage hand yourself through space,
Mage
denying
hand.
Newton
Go!
all of his laws.
It toodles forward.
Yep.
Newton has no power here.
All right. So, the demon wakes up. Dimitri, you wake up. You're feeling groggy for how awesome you were. And then Skitter is going to huck hammer at unconscious one. He does not miss today. Well, I guess his accuracy is stupid. And so, Dimitri, roll like a strength check or a dex check, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
Okay, you manage to hold on as a hammer thunders into the thing's jaw. You hear Skitter be like, "I'm sorry, I can't really help it. Daggers don't work on these guys, but the hammer really does."
Uh-huh.
Okay, it is Drez. It's your turn again.
I am a victim of my fate. Oh.
Alright.
Aw.
It is going to try and... No, it dodges the lightning. And, well, I mean, sorta. Okay. Alarin, you are... So you can push yourself a little bit further, or push yourself and do something else. Up to you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be tootling. Will I actually make it there, or am I just hovering off the edge?
You're kind of just barely hovering off the edge. You'll make it on the next turn.
Just stay off
Or
the
you can
train.
finish
It's
your
so much
actions.
safer out here.
And let's see. Am I close enough to hit it with a squishy squishy?
One of the C4 charges?
Yeah.
Make a ranged attack.
If I do that, will it cause a explosion that would send me reeling backwards?
Only if you, like, have it next to you.
Okay, nah. But the problem is it's dangerous if I try aiming it at the creature while Grukmitri is there.
I mean, it's got a lot of creature. You might be able to do it.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Alright, roll to hit.
I mean, I was also considering some of the other weird stuff I have. But that looks to be the best option. So I will chuck it, and do I use strength, dex?
Dex. It would be a ranged attack, so just roll a regular attack.
Okay, and do I get the +4?
You miss. It
I
sails
miss.
off into space and then kind of explodes.
Aw, fiddlesticks.
Yep. Alright, let's see. So it is the demon's turn. So it is pissed at Grukmitri, who has managed to do horrible things to its face. It is, ooh, kablamo. Is gonna, more or less rake at your back. You take, 14 damage.
Okay, I am out.
You are unconscious?
Oh no.
Okay. So, thing happens, so it's your turn. Now, because you're not actually a living being unconscious isn't really that much of a barrier for you. You have...
Wait, what?
Yeah. So you have, now that you're kind of loosened from Greg's clutches, you have a little bit more mobility. So you notice, I'm just gonna pull up, the good old Ghost Greg until we get a better icon for you.
What?
So you are Ghost Greg, and you notice, you're actually back on the regular train, but let's kind of ignore that. You notice a cluster of imps, kind of huddled around the shadowy, big demon, and they seem to be doing something.
Oh no, are they reviving him?
You don't know. You don't know what they're up to.
Wait, but I'm on the regular train?
You're not, you're kind of somewhere between where you were just now and whatever realm ghosts end up. And seeing as you're already in kind of this mega shadow realm, you're just in kind of the in-betweens. There's a bunch of imps over here for you. And they're clustered around kind of what you can tell seems to be the mass of the unconscious big demon. And you have, for some reason, the axe of Flaming Wonder is in your hands.
Alright.
Been to win.
I can't control my character.
Let me fix that.
Unfortunately.
What do you do?
Okay, now I can.
Yep.
We're going to dash forward and start smacking.
Okay.
How much health do I have?
You are effectively back to what you were at Greg. No more ogre. Your axe does less damage. It's smaller now.
Yeah.
It's kind of more the cognitive version of that axe that is brought to life purely by sheer belief and because you have to have some kind of weapon.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. All right. I think the main difference in terms of damage.
It does 1 die 12.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Instead of 2d8.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright, but it still has the plus 1d6 for the burning effect.
Correct.
So I'm going to attack the one next to me.
Okay. You cleave it in twain.
Yes.
And it looks like whatever they're doing is not been interrupted, but definitely slowed down, and they're going to take a look at you. Drez, it's your turn.
So I can't see anything of any of that at all, right?
No. You have no idea
also,
that there is ghost fight.
Now quiet hours for me, so I need to wrap it up now.
Okay.
Well, let's see if this defibrillates Grug.
Okay. So you're call lightninging Gruck? Or...
Well, I mean, I'm attacking the enemy, but he's there.
Doesn't quite work that way. But yes, we should end this up. Oh, that's rough. Here, Bird. You want to just type your responses for the rest of this and I'll just relay it? Because we're pretty close to the end here. And we'll do Aftermath next time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, cool. So it is going to dodge. This is a longer boss fight. I did not expect it to succeed at summoning a copy of itself. So it does manage to dodge. And... Okay. Alarin, it's your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay, so I finally touched down again. Because of the mage hand.
Okay. You have touched down. What do you do?
Okay. I'm going to attack this critter. Its arm is right here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can hit it.
Alright, and I'm going to use my blade for that. And...
Okay.
There's that.
Yep. You take a big old chunk out of the arm. Okay, let me just... I'm tabulating. Did Lauren Morn hit? No, she did not. Okay, so you do... Okay. And Skitter is going to attempt to hit. He hits, because it's really hard for him not to. And he hits the thing in the face. Okay, it is going to... So, you guys see, you guys see Gruck just kind of fall off limply and sail off into the void. At a loss for targets, I guess it's gonna try and wall up, Alarin.
Good,
Oh,
good
no.
night, sweet prince.
It misses you, by a mile. It is, Dimitri, it is your turn.
Dimitri is typing.
Dimitri attacks Imp. Dimitri, needs to check for Bless. Oh, right, it wore off because, yeah, he's unconscious. So none of you guys have Bless right now. Okay, Dimitri misses. Also, actually, Dimitri, you have a friend. So a friend has noticed you.
Who's the friend?
Oh. Yeah. Alduin
comes
in?
in?
The like kind of wispy version of Alduin is gonna come along. Oh.
But only half of them.
Yeah, only half of them. There's a bit missing. Let me fix that. It's important, right? So he's gonna try and what can he cast? I mean, fuck it. He's just
he's a druid,
Keith, can you roll a Call Lightning?
I will roll a Call Lightning.
Okay.
Impressive. Wow.
Oh.
Have I rolled over 20 a single time?
Except for that,
At this
except
point, it's
for
like a
that
statistical
nature
improbability.
knowledge. No. You have not. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Well, I mean, because lightning is a 3 through 30 range. I don't
Okay,
think I
so
rolled over 20 a single time for damage.
the lightning arcs between a couple of them. I guess he's technically kind of in the back here, because he doesn't need to be close up for this.
Except now the scribble isn't traveling with him.
Let me fix it. It's not that hard. I guess he's missing a little bit more now. He's mostly just a head and an arm and a bit of torso.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, being a unraveling ghost is not easy.
He's a haunter.
Yeah. Okay, Drez, it is your turn.
More lightning, it's the only thing that works. Fuck, how am I rolling those numbers?
I don't know. Okay, so it is going to try and dodge 2 lightning bolts, and it dodges one of them. Dodges yours. You sad pickle.
I'm so much safer here out in space, apparently.
Okay.
I should have been unconscious so long ago, with the way this fight was going.
Yeah? Alright. So, Alarin, it is your turn. This thing is smoking, it is missing, like, much of its face. It is burning and just, you know.
Yep, I
looking bad.
will attack it with my rapier once more.
Is there like a paperclip
You.
stuck in his arm?
I don't know, actually, how that happened. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of weird model issue. I don't know. Alright, whatever. Yep, you take a chunk out of him. He is...
Clippy joins the fight.
Okay. And...
I see you trying to fight an unholy train spirit. Would you like some help?
Skitter has yet to miss.
Was the paper clip on the old
Alright.
Max
And with
or
a
something?
final thwack, Skitter's hammer takes the thing out.
Woo!
So you guys are out of combat. We're going to focus on the Greg Alduin fight for the rest of this. So,
Now
Bird,
I'm going to focus on sleep.
I guess they should probably attack you, because they
There's a
can.
very real chance that I have passed out by now.
Okay. Why? Have you been taking damage?
I've been at 1 hit point this entire time.
Wow. Okay, so they're going to try real hard to poke the crap out of Greg, and I don't think you can poison a ghost. So really, you just take 7 damage, and then make a reflex save, and then do your attack. Okay. So it is going to be... Oh, Keith, can you roll another Call Lightning?
And here we go.
Okay. So,
You've been rolling 14s all the time.
well, no, that's DC 14. That never changes.
Oh, okay. That's the save. I see.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so one of them gets like electrosploded. Bird, roll your attack. Okay, and you miss. Did any of the other ones get electroexploded? That one's nat 20. Yeah, so that one's gone. Okay. They're gonna keep trying to sting you. They're not really suited for this, but this is kind of a bonus round. I didn't know when Gruk Mitri was gonna go down, but this would have actually helped earlier in the fight.
I wonder why it is. I wonder why it is 14, by the way, because my character sheet says my DC is 15.
Okay. Well,
but that thing is set to Druid DC, and it says 14, and I don't know why.
Alright.
I think you have to go into your spellbook section and change it, maybe?
you can check.
No.
Okay, Dimitri, you take another 9 damage, and it is your turn. Roll another dex save. Alduin is maybe using you as a lightning rod to hit all of them. Okay, so you managed to dodge the lightning that they don't dodge. Alright, they die. Alright, so as you finish off the imps, the kind of phantom form of the bigger demon actually starts to kind of dematerialize.
Dimitri emoted his cheering celebration and then his shock.
And happiness. But so they were actually in the process of reviving him.
Right.
And so you guys have managed to, well, I guess you have managed to dislodge the imps that were bringing it back up. And it slowly just kind of fades from existence, breaking apart, and then kind of things return back to normal around you. So the train engine kind of reforms as though it had never been injured, broken, and you guys are all in the engine. So I'm gonna have to.
Wait, we get taken back through the dimensions?
Yeah, well, the train is indestructible. It can't be destroyed. It was just temporarily suppressed by the
But
fact that
we need the black rod.
Well, no, that's still there.
Okay.
Just the engine has changed. So you guys.
Oh, the engine's changed.
You guys are here.
Everything turned to black for me, and I was like,
so,
oh no, we're not going back
Drez,
to the real
actually,
world.
one thing I should have pointed out is you actually turn away from being a snake the moment Gruk went unconscious, and you're back up to not full health, but whatever you were before you turned into a snake, because that's how it works.
Oh, that was shapeshifting?
Yeah. Yeah, you are shapeshifted. It's effectively wild shape whenever you're turned into a mount. And so you guys are in the engine room.
Oh my god, you gave Dimitri power over my wild shape.
Yep.
This is an abomination unto man.
And Alduin, so it's not super easy to see, but Alduin is there, and he has but maybe a few moments to give his brother a thumbs up before he finishes disappearing completely.
I'm definitely just guessing what my health was, because I definitely don't know what it was.
It was, I sent you a stat block. I think you had 19 HP as the snake.
Stat block?
Yeah, it's just the monster manual entry for a boa constrictor.
No, I mean, like, I don't know what my health was.
Oh, before,
I just
like
guessed.
even starting this entire thing. You were full health, coming off of being a dragon, and then throwing whatever damage you took falling off the train.
Can I mage hand the other two back onto the train?
Yeah, so you can reel them back onto the train, but I think this is a good stopping point. We can deal with
I
the
was
aftermath
definitely
later.
already hurt by something.
Oh,
Okay.
3, right, because Gruk is...
Yeah, so you reel back in Gruk, who has... Give me a second. Actually, yeah, so as you reel them back in, you realize that Gruk is actually dead.
But dead?
Yeah, dead.
Permanently dead?
He rolled a natural 1 in his death save.
Oh...
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
He got wrecked for multiple reasons, but he is actually dead. And then I guess that's where we stop. 3, 2, 1, stop.
His last living experience was me being his pseudo penis.
Sort of, yeah. Oh. Nat 1s are usually failed saves. Oh, I guess 2 failed saves. I guess he is barely alive. Okay. We'll retcon that later. Or keep him dead, because at this point he is non-functional and probably will never be in the campaign again, because you don't do that twice as a NPC. Okay. Good night,
and
Bird.
Reginald isn't lying around somewhere?
Good night, Bird, for, thanks for sticking around. Actually, that's an interesting question. A couple of things happened with Reginald. So he took... I guess, really, let's see if he survived. No, Reginald is quite dead.
Reginald is
Reginald
dead.
is the dead one. I'll just use his face, and I'll put him upside down.
Then, wait, so did Grux succeed on his second roll?
Yeah, so he rolled a natural 1, and then, what did he do? Rolled a natural 1, and then a 15, and then a 12. And so, tiebreaker was a 19. Reginald, on the other hand, was a 3, a 6, a 13, a 15, and then a 10, and 10s are failures.
The annoyance armor failed. There is justice in the world.
Yep. So he is quite
You have
dead.
to put an X on him for this time around. Or
Yeah.
Something.
There you go. So, yeah, thanks for sticking around, Bird. Sorry to force you to play silently. Sorry that took a lot longer. Oh, Bird's already gone. Yeah, that thing had a 1 in 3 chance of even summoning help, and then a 1 in 3 chance of summoning a duplicate of itself. And it rolled 2 3s, which was perfect.
Oh, that was the 2 3s from before?
Yeah, so it summoned
This
a
was
copy
a
of
night
itself.
of absurd probabilities.
Yes, it really
Yep.
was. And then...
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, the fact that you have an American history expert, which can and will be used if Bird feels like it. And then if you ever have to pilot a starship, Alarin is your girl.
For Wanderer's birthday, we actually did pick up the Starfinder book, if we ever want to have a sci-fi campaign in the distant future. Sci-fi. It's my favorite.
Well, it's in sync.
Yep, thank you.
It is late.
It is late.
Yep.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay. That was... Oh, I wanted the Adventures of Reginald. I mean, we could always do a
Final
prequel
adventure of Reginald.
Yar. Yeah. Yeah, and they don't get to figure out how or why or any of that stuff. They just kill, leave no witnesses, and then that's it. Alright. Yeah, I was considering playing something else tonight, guys, but I am bushed, and I've been working all day and doing a bunch of other stuff. I think I'm gonna call it, like, really early end. I'd like to play more, but I think it's better that I just actually celebrate my birthday for at least a couple hours before I go to bed. So I will be calling the stream here. As far as I know, we will be going back to regular schedules for D&D episodes, so that should be fun. So, you know, going up on Wednesdays and Sundays, and then streaming on Sunday nights and stuff like that. So that should be pretty fun. And then tomorrow I'm probably gonna maybe even do an early stream. I'll figure that out, but I'll probably do, you know, robot named fight, battle chasers, Persona, that kind of thing. My birthday is Monday. No, my birthday was today. So technically, yeah, yesterday. I count today as, like, me being awake. September 10th was my birthday, and I spent the entire day working on D&D stuff and playing Persona, which actually is a perfectly fine, it's been a perfectly fine birthday. But I'd like to have a little bit of me time to, like, relax. How early? Probably like 6 or 7, something like that. I've got a lot of other stuff to record, so I might not actually manage it. We'll see. But yeah, for now, good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's see. There we go.